It is. I'm gonna close. Is that Richie or Rishi? Richie. Mars, Richie, and Freda. Just want to get the. I just want to get the pronunciation right. I don't want to like butcher somebody's name. Okay, so we've got a thermite, a sledge main, a twitch main. Almost had you. Yeah. But dude, not for me. It's as long as we enjoy ourselves while we're doing it. Yeah. No. Yeah, but the servers that we have, yeah. But the servers that we have, okay, aren't gaming servers. Okay, then just hop onto the other Discord and I need to have a hub to calm down, relax, take it easy.
Match settings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Roy.
That's the same issue we had.
Okay, how did you fix it?
We didn't. We went over to Shadowplay to fix it.
Okay, right, there's your answer. But fuck you. Yeah, same, yeah.
Relive does exactly the same thing, even
But
better.
then install Reload, dude.
Okay, wait. So it says it's live, but no pictures going through.
Or
How
no
long have you run it
sound,
for?
or it doesn't even recognize that this.
Okay, hold on before you stop the stream.
I see this gone live. The stream's
Yeah,
gone
4
live.
of them has it.
Well, it's not showing your screen yet. If you've got a delay, it'll only start showing once the delay is elapsed. So what? You've got a 3-minute delay and it's already been 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, so it's not working.
Are you
Pete's
streaming?
got his set up pretty well, so ask him.
Huh? But OBS?
Yeah.
Well, mine's working.
Uh,
It's
No,
just I can't
OBS.
stream
I just use game capture, put a delay for whatever done.
Is
Well,
the
wait, I can see
YouTube
the.
side of things set up correctly?
Hello, but is it screen capture of is it game capture? I do game cap.
Either works.
Maak seker die game is in fullscreen. Maak seker hy capture want as jy look, I can see that there is a thing scheduled.
Oh wait, hold on. Stream starting. Yeah, we've got your thingy with the water.
Wait, I don't see anything.
Yeah, stream starting or starting stream.
Richie and Freda. Trying to get the.
I still don't see it though.
Yeah,
why are you calling it Scalars?
It just went live on my side. Yeah, why is it called Scuttles?
Oh no, that was yesterday.
Okay, so all you do basically is edit video. Okay, wag. Stuur gou vir die naam in Discord. Ek sal gou vir jou edit.
Oh, you guys are. No, this wasn't. This isn't the match. This is an old video. Here we go. Stream starting. Stream starting.
Ons attack al die maps eers. Die eerste map is Consulate en dan Bank en dan what's the last one again? Border.
Sheepy.
Ja.
Okay.
Hoe moet jy die channel uitgegaan?
It should be changed. I just changed it to URB
Wow.
versus FUUD.
Gaan ons heavy erg op hulle sweet of
Natuurlijk. Altyd.
We must assert dominance.
nou is hulle enigstens afraid?
I don't know.
Dit is
Wat?
Simba Ultimate se ou spelers van
Alles goud en
snap.
silvers. Ek het so vinnig gekyk. Nou het ek in die lobby injoin.
Goud en silvers, okay. Maar
Is
daai
er nog
silvers
maar in?
stres my so 'n bietjie uit want silvers is altyd onmoontlik.
Wait, this is
Oh, fuck.
Sal julle 'n probleem hê as ek met Ying speel?
Nee, go for it.
Wie
Okay, I
moet
guess
ek
we
op
can all
attack
start joining
speel?
in. Ja, net wie wil. Great,
Okay.
sodra utility goed is vir die hele span. Hey guys.
Hallo. Ah, there's no fucking there's no
Uh,
boys.
I'm not seeing the game.
Okay. Okay, so I've got everybody's R6 tracker set up.
Desktop mic enabled. Everything should go through now. And in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to the African esports sector, South African here. I'm Rai.ur.
And I'm livingfate.ur.
Hey guys, we're going to have a friendly matchup between URB and FUUD today. On the side of URB, we've got Sheepy, Doki Bay, Skalas, Kuroshido, and Puppet. On the side
And
of
on the
FUUD, Mars, Richie, Shredder, the head guy, and Moose. Over to Rudy to give you more about their main operators, main players, maybe a bit of the rank. Take it away, Rudy.
Thanks, right. So we're going to see how they're going to be playing today. Scrims are a little bit different to your normal customs and the normal ranks. So we're going to see what's going to be happening, but we would really like to see, we're probably going to see Mars.
Just remember to set it so we're attacking first on all the maps, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, we're going to do map by map.
Cool,
I've set
no
up
problem.
all 7 maps, so each map we hop back out.
Cool. Anyway, Judge.
Just
Cool. So we have Mars, who looks like a bit of a Twitch Fuji. Then we have Richie, who loves his sledge. So we hope we're going to get some good action with him and his grenades and see what he can do with them. Then we have Shredder with a thermite main, and I see the match is starting. So let's see what's going to happen. We got URB who's attacking first, and FUUD who's defending. Who do you think they're going to be banning?
Taking from FUUD side, they might go for the standard bans. Maybe Dokkaebi, because Dokkaebi's name is in the main channel. Let's see. Oh, Smart Thatcher ban. URB is going to be freed open by this, I believe.
Yeah, as they like to stop, or as they like to ban Thatcher, I'm assuming that we're going to have both teams working around that, and I think it's going to be bringing some quite interesting gameplay
Maybe Hibana
between
or
the two
Thermite.
teams.
Oh. Interesting ban
Montana.
on a Monty ban, though. Let's see if they take
That
out
is going
Alicia.
to be quite interesting to see. Who are they going to ban now on defense? I think they're going to go for the basic ban, either Echo or Clash. And they go for a Cade.
Smart Kaid bat there. Gonna take out the bottom breach on Consulate. They're gonna have to, on FUUD side, have someone running this.
And the basic Echo.
Standard Echo ban. Most people don't want to deal with him.
Yeah, I
Gets
don't
a
blame
blame
them.
down to it.
If you see how the match went on Friday night between Nibble and Landon, I don't have an issue with them banning Echo at all, as Echo saved the round around 3 times there.
Yeah, not even that. We're looking at the G2 game a while back. Invitationals. Even before that, they were struggling. Even when they were playing Cafe Dostoevsky.
So we
drones,
do
two
not.
corners.
So we don't see a bandit going for downstairs. So they're hoping the mute's going to be fine. So they have to going to make sure that piano is clear, or piano room is at least got a roamer in it to make sure that they don't push from there.
Yeah, with the
And
Mozzie
we've
and
got a
Mute ban.
6-pick to IQ.
Yeah.
So IQ is probably going to push piano room, but let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, Mozzie Mute ban. If they've got the defenses down there, you've got 2 very strong roamers. Okay, let's see. Prep phase.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Take some trauma plates and in position.
And it'll be a upstairs defense first.
Camera ready to act.
So Mozzie,
Stay
typically
clear,
putting
get
down
line
his
of fire.
easy
Attackers have
around.
located a bomb.
Or it's late
Yes,
one
line of
there.
fire. Laser wire is deployed. Camera deployed. ADS up and running.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Interesting.
Attackers objective
Really
is
got
to defuse the
possible.
bomb.
Oh yes, there we go. Standard laying down cement.
Changing mags.
Standard closing off.
Camera in position.
Very interesting tactic from their side.
Reinforced. LED scanning.
Hey Rudy, any ideas on taking operators?
Reload.
Angle being off a bit of. Oh, and already with a bit of breach upstairs. Are they gonna see where it's coming from?
My air jab is destroying drone.
Bomb located by attackers.
LED active.
As you know,
Confirm battery.
currently looking at the screen, this is a very broken position. Easily can get a lot of kills, but also, if taken out from below, it's going to be hard. Long angle being held by the lion. Likely to hit someone. Wherever you are. Oh, we missed that.
Loading mag.
Oh, and another go. Just another bell.
Airshot planted.
Highly unlikely this is going to get anything, but let's see.
Well.
There goes the second lion. Put one down. This can be a very hard knock for FUUD. And there we go. Finished off by the IQ Dokkaebi. Corridor wasn't able to see that. Ooh, sloppy. Not checking both sides. Fortunately, FUUD's roamers were caught off sight, taken out quite easily by the attackers of URB. Let's
And
see
just
if-
a reminder that a simple push of a button can mute your mic.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
So I think it was quite a difficult defense there for FUUD. I think they struggled to hold the downstairs, or they just tried to peek too often, and it bit them in the behind.
Yeah,
They just didn't get that right.
I agree. I agree totally. Unfortunately, they were looking for the upside down rappel, but unfortunately on the wrong windows. Let's see. Oh, quick change over from Finker to Buck.
So they're
As we know,
probably looking
that's-
for that vertical play.
Attackers need to locate
Yeah,
So
and
the
defuse
next
bombs.
key is a difficult thing to deal with.
Razor wire
Oh, we've got the
And
same
the-
setup again. Interesting. Not much has changed. They decided to attack it in the fingers. Maybe what works.
I want to see if they hold that the west windows on objective B a little bit better.
Located by attackers.
Because before they knew it, they had two attackers in there and they weren't even aware of it. So yes, they can do it. Are they going to have roamers? Are they going to be playing roamers as much as they did last time?
5 seconds
They will
left
still
before
go into holding
insertion.
positions. Let's see if they decide to move off site again.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Let me see
The
this.
Valkyrie's already out throwing his camera.
Oh, and he decides. Again.
Camera ready to activate. Camera in position. I'm changing mags!
Gridlock is aware that there is... And he failed a drone throw, so let him try that again. They have Nomad at the bottom door. So let's see if that helps them.
Bit
Mozzie
more of a
does
running
have-
present upstairs. I think that what they're holding, but the entirety of the upstairs now.
Jaeger is in the same position where he died last time. So I'm sure Dockerby is going to go for it again. Or should I say IQ. And there is an amazing grenade.
Attackers have dropped the
Even
bomb.
with the Jaeger, we see the
They
grenades
have
coming in.
dropped the diffuser. That's
And
going to
we
be
see
create a
the
challenge.
roof is low.
That's going to create a challenge as the diffuser is dropped outside of the objective. I don't see anyone going for it as of yet.
Possibility of getting someone here. Holding long angle through.
It's slow. I don't see...
This would cause a major problem that Jaeger was still downstairs.
Repulsion device planted.
One run up would have made a lot of damage.
Need to reload.
And there Dockerby gets Richie. So the Valk is out.
Activated tracks. Track stingers in.
There's a double kill.
Good comeback, good contention from FUUD. Let's see if they can break the UR attack, or the UR attack can be strong.
Jaeger is coming up yellow, but there is no one there at the moment. Oh, they've got 45 seconds left, aren't you, right?
45 seconds to plant. They still haven't gotten defused though. They're going for the frags. It's going to be coming down to a close wire. And modular angle. Oh, and it gets the Oh no, got the refrag on Skalas. Well done, Moz.
A bomb has been located.
Puppet also getting taken down by the Jaeger. And we left with a single sheepy on attack. And might be a
15
with
seconds
that.
remaining.
And Sheepy
the
goes
Jaeger
down.
gets it.
That was a much better defense on FUUD side.
Yeah, much better defense on FUUDs. But once the diffuser was lost, it seems as URB never had the call to go pick it up.
They had all their attackers on the other side of the map, and nobody was helping. I think it was Kura that was on that window.
Yeah, two
No
were
one was
hanging on the
helping
window, but
at
unfortunately
all.
one could have gotten down, went and fetched it. Possibly had an attack round there. But still,
was still a good
defense shot
game.
from FUUD, yeah. They were down quickly by URB.
So we're
and
going to
then-
see a cafeteria and garage.
Yeah, and there we
defense.
have the two hard blockers. We've got a bandit and a mute. With the Mozzie again, it's very difficult playing against a Mozzie and mute combo. Once utility has been put down, those can be the hardest operators to find.
I think that's where
Attackers need to
FUUD had a
locate
very
and
good
defuse
upper
as
hand on
many
the last
bombs as
round
they
with
can.
the Mozzie drone on yellow, keep making sure that nobody comes up that
Attackers have
area.
discovered the location of a bomb.
So they definitely knew that they were pushing from there, so it was easy for Jaeger to come up at either spiral or backstairs just to make sure that they
Attackers
can
have
get in.
located a bomb.
Hey, we're seeing FUUD being a bit more aggressive with how they're trying to reinforce everything. We've got the standard reinforcements on the standard sites. Not only one, two guys actually attempting to get there. To make life a bit more
10
difficult
seconds
for the
left.
outreach from the attacking team.
And both hatches are
5
closed,
seconds
so
left
I
before
wonder if
insertion.
Mozzie's going to play on the first floor in
Attackers
piano
are
and
heading out to
bathroom,
defuse
just
the
to make
bomb.
sure that nobody comes through there.
More tactics we're seeing in the garage, not using all the ingredients in one go.
I see Valkyrie running through main lobby. He's going up spiral, so I'm sure he's looking at to try and see if anybody comes from there.
Ooh. Sneaky picking up, let's see. We're gonna have an opening up. Some seeds.
Dockerby
And
does get the
no.
mute.
It's going to be open.
I'm surprised to see no one in piano.
Shredder attack. Whiffing it a bit there. Letting the recoil flow.
Mozzie is upstairs, making sure that the main lobby is freed up, but I don't see anyone pushing piano yet. And Sight has only got basically Shredder and Jaeger looking at the
Already
main
a minute
opening.
to 10 down. So outside the building is all the attackers. Oh! Good cover there from the Valkyrie back onto.
And-
oh, and
Valkyrie gets killed by the gridlock.
let's see this gridlock play. As we know, the next previous season, gridlock and Mozzie weren't in action as much, and we now see on Pro League style play how these tracks can seriously stop the enemy when it's slow.
Drone is ready to go.
We've got droning from all sides, we've got covering from both.
Mute is
Are we gonna see
pushing,
the vertical play? Ooh, taken out.
and Skaras goes down from the hatch. So let's see. Mozzie does have a drone on yellow to make sure that nobody runs up those stairs, and he
Oh.
gets taken out. No, who got taken out?
Very
Shredder.
sneaky,
Yeah.
keeping up a long angle. That was Mars taking down Scalas. And
And then planting.
He's going to sick in 7 seconds.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Oh,
diffuser.
and he got
He got taken
killed.
down.
Okay, there's Puppet and Jaeger. And he gets dropped. So we only have Sheepy left. Is what's his finger gonna get done? Is he gonna see the
Give me
Jaeger?
help
Does he
on
know
it.
he's there?
Oh, and that's a nomad shot going down. This Jaeger
I think
must
it's gonna
have
be
been
quite
careful.
difficult for
Seconds
Finger
to
to
go.
push here.
And
And he gets
oh,
taken out.
good angle held by the Jaeger. Another good defense shot by FUUD. Even though URB attempted and even got the door open. They forgot
think
to
that-
clear the roamers.
I think the vertical play came into action there. They played it really well on defense. And having those two hatches open really got the better of URB.
Yeah, that Mozzie especially.
Let's
We had no one clearing the top floor and he was left free to kill as he went.
I
Hey, we've
think
got another set up.
they should have tried to get into the a little bit quicker next time.
Time spent outside was quite long. I agree.
Yeah, they didn't get into the building quick enough, and with Mozzie having the few cameras, he really did well in holding that. I think that got the better of them. They had cameras, they had everything that they need to, and they held them out of the main door. So, main garage, I think that was a little bit difficult for URB to
Attackers
push.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
So now they're going front lobby and piano. This is a difficult, you can't really reinforce here much. So I'd like to see what utilities
Attackers
do
have
they
discovered
bring.
the
They
location
have
of a
found the
bomb.
objective. So I would like to see what they do.
Evil eye deployed.
I think they're going to play with the smoke to keep area denial out of the front door.
Insertion.
But as URB's been playing, I don't think they're going to be entering through the
5
front door.
seconds to insertion.
Keep you being sneaky there,
Attacker's
keep your
objective is
position,
to defuse
see
the
if they
bomb.
can reach from that side. And good reinforcement, good fast reinforcement actually here by Fuud. And again, let's see if this lurks this round.
Looks like they're going to be trying to enter loader from yellow. And Scalas is holding view of objective B. I don't see anyone in objective B, but 2 in the bathroom.
Drone is ready to go.
And we have 2 upstairs. So they're going to hold that front door, making sure that they don't enter. So we have Docker B or not Docker B, Zofia already inside building. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Again,
They are droning up upstairs. So there's a new jammer, so I'm sure they are aware that there are 2 upstairs, but I'm not exactly sure if they know where they are.
ooh, get taken out from upstairs lobby, seems.
That was a nice shot from Valkyrie, well done there.
Oh, we see a contest there. And no! Puppet gets the kill. Oh, Scalas actually gets the kill.
Scalas got the kill, so Shredder is out. So if A and B are open, the 2 guys close to both objectives in between them. So let's see if they can actually hold them out.
Still a very interesting strat. We've got 3 attackers outside. And the round's already down to less than a minute. 1 attacker. Trying to clear out the Romans. He's going to get them. Oh, we're going to
They're planting the
down.
diffuser, Puppet is down.
Attackers are activating the diffuser. Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
Ooh!
Another
A
one down.
shotgun.
Sheepy and Mars off. And
Oh my
there's
God.
a double kill for Scalas.
Valkyrie left. Defuse.
URB has got the hatch.
Oh, he's with that. Scalas went down. Oh, and she
And-
with the refrag.
Nicely done for Sheepy there. Holding the, clearing up the upstairs hatch.
Yeah, clearly
And then
we
using
see
it against them.
both URB and FUUD learning from each other's playstyles with back and forth. We had the attack roamers or the defense roamers upstairs being now cleared at least in some part by the attackers. But
Because
again, not the favorite site to be picked in any map.
quite an interesting. They had to hold it, but they were unfortunately Sheepy was just able to get the better of both and managed to clear up upstairs to stop the vertical play and not have that issue from
And
the
we're
defense.
going back upstairs. Similarly, we've got the standard 4, which seems to have been working. No, never make that the standard 5. Seems if it works, they keep to it. Both sides actually staying much unchanged for this round.
Okay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Hey, and we dropped the armor. Always an important part. Unfortunately, to stop at 375.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Again, we see FUUD, each with their own specific conflict. Sections getting completed quite fast here, and we will have bombs being found.
I see Ricky playing Valk as well as Mars playing Jaeger, but they don't look like often played operator for them. So I would like to see
Attackers are heading out to
how
the bomb.
they
Each
actually
defender has left
play
the
these
designated
operators.
staging area.
Ooh, still late placement in the game by this mute. Maybe held up by a bit of his team side from getting walls.
So they're only closing up the last wall in objective B when the round's already started. So we've got Jaeger being right at the bottom and Harry Potter to see if there's anyone coming through that. But they are already in yellow stairs pushing up. There is a C4 there. Does it look like a C4?
Good
No,
use of
it's
second
Jaeger.
drone by both teams.
I'm swapping
Or
back.
the only one team at this time.
Thunder in.
Rook has got a nice view on yellow stairs there where Kura is. But will he
This
get the
might be
frag
first
of Kura?
contestant.
Jaeger getting the better of
Oh.
Kura there.
Rook grabbed onto that. He's holding it.
And Papa goes
Papa
down.
goes down. Right. Kura grabbing back the Rook.
Sure, just holding this yellow stairs there quite well, but there are three of them. He gets the frag. But Mute's pushing them, and Mute goes down. But
Now, who
but
they
Jaeger's
know?
coming from downstairs, so
Okay. Oh, good roam.
will he get the refrag? Predator is still down, but not out. Yeah, Valkyrie's
Play
going
by
to
the
go
Jaeger.
assist him while keeping. He's not going to get it, and he gets the double kill, the triple kill
Ooh, triple
for him
kill.
this round.
Hard round.
He's
How can
rushing
you be
into
left?
plant. Jaeger's down, coming up the stairs.
Bomb
Sheepy's got the
located by
stairs on in front of the diffuser,
Oh,
and
Sheepy
Sheepy
takes
gets the
out.
final kill.
It's a
That was
hard-
quite a very good play from Dockerby there, getting the triple kill.
It's a hard thing.
While Valkyrie's trying to revive him, but he got them just in time.
It's a hard thing to see.
Oh,
one
Jaeger
player
trying
taking
to
down
get
3
on the other
kills.
stairs. It is impressive.
One always thinks, how was the attacker left to get 3 kills like that, where the defenders knew where they were? They might be thinking this over at the end of this round.
So they're going to go Cafeteria and Garage. I would like to see how they play it this round, as they held it out quite well last round, keeping UR out of the objective.
Yes,
And-
slight change here. Actually, we see players moving around their roles a bit.
Yeah, we've got a Legion now, so I want to see how we've got the Jaeger being moved to Moose. So let's see how Mars plays Legion and see if we can still keep that utility up with the Jaeger holding Kura's grenades.
Attackers need to locate and
Interesting.
defuse
On that
as many
round.
bombs as they
Question really,
can.
how much does Moose actually get the opportunity to play his Jaeger?
Needle set. Camera
Well,
ready to
it
activate.
looks like
Camera feed up and
it's
running.
one of his top 3 defenders. So
Maybe
he
it
doesn't have a
will
positive
get
KD
them.
with it, but maybe his lucidity in it is better than his kills.
Maybe.
Activated
Let's see if he can just hold
camera ready.
hold out. He is closing the hatches in. What's the area again? On the first floor.
Seconds left.
In Visa office.
5 seconds to insertion.
They are going to play the vertical
Attackers' objective is
into
to locate a
from
bomb.
second floor into first. To I'm sure trying to keep that piano room open and front lobby. But this time they have closed up with bandits on all 3 garage doors. So is that Zofia gonna stop? And the Jaeger stops the Zofia. So it looks like they're gonna be unable to open up. Oh, he does open it. But they're gonna go for the bandit trick. And they get it. The bandit trick worked effectively. They will not be able to get into the front garage at the moment unless they go through piano room. They do have the middle.
Sophia as well, figuring the Jaeger was there and using the concussions first.
They do have the middle door open, middle garage and the left garage open. Are they going to get the thermite door open? And it's opening.
Oh, he's not going to be able to make it inside. And there we go. We've got a breach, but how can URB utilize this last time as well? even with an open door, they still got some trouble
Bomb
getting
located by attackers.
bit more of a cautious attack, I believe.
So no one is pushing the mute in archives, so we got to see if they actually have to push back. They do have a drone, and they do notice there's only one inside, teasing him around a bit. We do have the vertical play. Will the Valkyrie get the buck?
Oh! And he
And the
will.
buck
It's
goes
left
down.
outside,
Defender
but
has
will be
been
left
discovered.
uncontested. With a double kill now. Struggling to get back in. And he'll be safe for now.
It'll sting a lot.
Left on check, we had the roamers being covered the previous few rounds, but it seems if this has gone unnoticed again.
So they are trying yellow stairs and the front door. With no one behind white van, but Skull is going for the shoot. Valkyrie behind the white van now. Then it's going to be quite difficult for URB to push.
Oh, we're going to knock it down! And finally the Valkyrie's put to an end.
Going for the plant. And the C4 gets
Now.
him.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
But will they see the smoke?
Located. Attackers dropped the
And
diffuser.
yes,
15
unfortunately,
seconds
not
remaining.
many angles. Skulls goes down. Again, we see a failure from the attacking team, unfortunately, to clear the roamers and utilize the breach in quick succession.
They did well there, quite holding UR out.
Yeah.
They did really well in making sure that the plant successful, and with 2 C4s going towards the diffuser, it was quite difficult for any of URB to plant. But they did really well there, and now the roles are getting
Reversed.
so.
Still a very
so let's-
balanced attack and defense when we've seen. FUUD able to be taking 3 of the defense rounds, and URB being able to take 3 attack rounds.
From history, we do know that UR is a lot better at defending than attacking, so we got to see if they're holding them out on the defense. But with FUUD, we're not sure. We don't know how they play, and I'm sure they're going to attack really. And
We're seeing a
they
very
just need to
balanced
make sure that the
scoreboard
roamers.
currently.
That's true. We need to make sure. I'm sure they just need to
Attackers
make sure
need
that the
locate
roamers
and
of
defuse
URB
bombs.
don't get the better of them. And I think it's going to be quite an exciting attack round now.
Interesting use of operators. Let's see how they use them. And we can see pulled already.
Attackers have located a
Unfortunately, not
bomb.
working down there.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
See the drones. Twitch drone being saved. It's outside. Not going to be used.
Activating camera.
I'm waiting for
10
the
seconds
main
left.
initial attack phase to actually come in to be using them.
Very
5
good
seconds
gameplay
remaining.
from Twitch users. We've seen her being nerfed a couple of years
Attackers
now.
are moving to defuse the bomb.
5 tasers per drone.
The attacker's
Using-
bomb diffuser
using a
has
quick
been
drone
dropped.
before using those
Attackers have
tasers
recovered their
is
diffuser.
detrimental.
Docker B, how did Castle already lose health?
Unfortunately, he had a rotation opening and he got some damage by the impact over there.
Let's hope it doesn't get his morale.
Impact up.
Making sure that the
Some time unfortunately being wasted here by URB,
New feed active.
Activated.
trying to trick some operators.
Swapping mags.
we've only got 2 on basically objective. Twitch trying to get a drone in, looks like it on objective A.
Jackal droning, will he track? And yes he will, but unfortunately the Dockerby gets him. Hearing the drone drop and playing him.
Swapping mags.
Good ears there by Dockerby.
Reloading.
Looks like FUUD is struggling to figure out where they're going to attack from. With them already being Jackal down, so they can't see where the roamers are. Castle closing up the door again. Window up again. So we do see a repel on objective B. Doc is aware of that. But will he notice where the Hibana is? Trying to Jaeger, but the grenades are getting stuck, or flashbangs.
the rebeller.
So Hibana's out. That window is now not to worry about.
Oh, interesting contest that might actually develop here. And it was a contest for some point.
Defender is approaching.
And Carson runs out and gets the IQ. So that unexpected run out for IQ wasn't no. And he got the better of him there. Well played, Untamed Rage. As I said before, Untamed Rage is really good at defending. They made sure that FUUD was not able to enter that objective at all.
I might have missed that, but was that a flawless round played by the attacking team? Or the defending team, rather?
If I remember correctly, it was.
A good start to the defense, then. Okay, now we see some operators being mixed up quite.
We've got Puppet going with a mute this time and not a... So they are going to probably go... They're going for Cafeteria and Garage. With a 6-bit Maestro.
We've got
Is
one
that
hard
going
denial
to-
there. We've got the hard breaches and these sets to open at least. Let's see if it will be a
So-
garage push or an archives push.
Attackers need to locate.
We also have a
any
6-bit.
bombs
We've also have a
placed.
6-bit to Zofia to counter that mute, which is not there anymore. But will it stop the bandit from getting his bandits removed? FUUD does know that they are downstairs with the drone already seeing the reinforcements going up.
Out
Is
of
the
all the
Twitch drone going to go inside?
Out of all the defense,
Attackers have located
no
a bomb.
Jaeger being played this round.
That's true. But no Jaeger being playing.
Actually make a difference.
10 seconds to insertion.
I think not just Sledge, but Ash's charge,
5
Zofia's
seconds left
charge.
before insertion.
I think it's going to be quite fun with only one hard breacher
Attackers
being
are moving to
Thermite
defuse the bomb.
on FUUD side. Will the bandits actually help them stay out, or will they have to attack from a different angle?
Look, with both the setup of Sophia and Ash, and even the grenades from Slade with the Twitch as well, they've set up to make sure to open these garage doors. Will they?
Shredder
actually
is
get
going to go with the Twitch. He does get one of the bandits removed.
Unfortunately, now let's see. At this time, oh yes, there we see the general player trying to take out bandit charges.
We do maybe see a push from Visa off.
Let's see. He gets tricked. That's one down. And Dockerby taking out Moose. Dockerby getting a
Dockerby gets a double kill.
on the hit guy. Nutty bastard.
Is Twitch going to push the same area, or is he going to go from a different direction with Dockerby going downstairs into
Interesting
archives?
spots and covering that front door over there.
Position
Getting
And
a
he
maybe
misses
like
just.
prepping needles.
well, I think FUUD is really pushing hard Visa office. With 2 guys down already, it's going to be quite a difficult push. But with Dockerby or Valkyrie being on the lower spiral and Twitch being on the above, will there be a nice gunplay there or not? With Mars pushing Dockerby,
Oh!
and Mars gets Dockerby.
Kill streak being taken down, but not unfortunately before losing a massive chunk of his health.
So we have a 4v3 now.
We've got a Zofia.
Will
in the position
UR
of
be
taking
able to-
another.
Will UR take this defense round?
Special charge. Stay clear.
Got a very interesting fight that might actually be seconds area. Oh, both seem to be unaware of where the other is. Oh, and Mars gets a double kill, taking down Kuroshido.
So there's going to be a nice 3v3. FUUD has got a little bit of damage to them.
By yellow.
Now the Legion Mine gone off on Ricky, so they are well aware of where he is.
Oh, and you see the vertical placement. Definitely most of them flawed. But there's a Zofia still there
Attackers
as
have
well.
dropped the
And the diffuser has been dropped with 12 seconds to go. Are they going to
10
get
seconds
to win
remaining.
this round, or is URB going to take it for another defense round?
See, there's a strong push.
5 seconds remaining.
The customer places, and no! Taken out by the bubble.
Operators have run out of time.
Ricky being very unlucky there with another Legion mine. And we have the
Yes.
there, or final end round cam. But URB being once again strong in the defense, going for a 5-3.
We've seen
Are we
some of
going
the
to see?
YouTube tricks working, some of them not. Kuro trying to bounce the customary Valkyrie cams, but being able to do so. But we've got Puppet, who clearly utilizes some very interesting play from the invitationals. Playing above, keeping a long angle open to yellow stairs.
They are going to go lobby now with a Glaz and a Sophia.
Yeah,
I
being
think that could
able
be
to-
quite interesting on the open door on objective A there.
Yeah,
On
true.
the open office, or not open office, open lobby.
URB being left with two
Attackers need to locate
sites
and
to pick.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
I think no one prefers to pick split sites.
No, having that vertical player is quite difficult to hold. And I think URB knows that, so they are
Bomb
playing
located
it
by attackers.
completely different. But let's see. We do have the Maestro camera on B there, so it's going to be quite difficult to plant if they can keep that Maestro alive and if they can keep it playing well. Puppet is going upstairs. Yeah, he's probably going to play Hatch, with Hatch as well as the Maestro cam into
10
objective
seconds to
B.
go.
Open lobby there. It's going to be quite difficult for them to plant. But are they going to go for objective A or objective B?
Setting the welcome mat.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We have 2, maybe even 3 permanent roamers, Sheepy being inside visa office there, but we need to push back or not upstairs.
Obviously a very interesting attack from FUUD, making sure they're using roamers in the previous round, thinking maybe the same was being done to them. Roaming
We
out,
do have the clash at the open door of open lobby.
being uncontested at this moment, unfortunately. We've got only one person being able to look towards. And will this be a kill? It's so difficult from both players. Zofia had the opportunity.
And clash goes down.
Grass being taken out by the Zofia from the long angle, turning unfortunately.
Puppet takes down as the Twitch drone. Twitch. So let's see, we don't have the action of the Twitch drones anymore. The diffuser with thermite being pushed into above the open office or open lobby with, and Sledge goes down by another Puppet, double kill.
Double kill there.
Doc is well aware of the thermite on that window. Glaz being able right in front of Puppet. Is Puppet going to get the kill? Another kill from Puppet, getting that Glaz before he can enter.
Triple kill by a defender. Always hard on the attackers, but being refragged immediately by the Zofia. Will these two currently on the spiral stage show down against each other, or will they be left?
Or will Doc get the Zofia with him knowing the diffuser with Shredder is pushing? Does he know that Doc is there? Doc having to use his pistol, and Mars goes down.
Getting the kill on Mars. Skullas unfortunately taken down.
Reflag on Skullas.
2v1.
They probably do know that the fuse is upstairs. There's not much a Shredder can do unless he gets downstairs. With Sheepy holding that with a Legion on the spiral, will he go through Hatch or will he go through
15
spiral?
seconds to go.
Doesn't have much time left, 13 seconds
Unless he can
left.
get the hatch open and drop.
10 seconds left.
It's going to make a hard push. Oh, and he
He's
drops.
dropping.
5 seconds remaining.
So you
Get the stick of
planting
7
Kura
seconds.
and Sheepy pushing him?
No. Time unfortunately on the side of the defenders there. Not sure about you, but always in that situation, being the last guy left, even on attack. It's very difficult playing against two people, not knowing where one of them has been hiding the entire round.
That's very true. It's going to be quite difficult to come back from a 2v1 attack while you're attacking. He tried his best, but he just could not get the plant done. If you maybe got the plant done, it would have been easier for him to take a look from the outside, but unfortunately could not get the plant done, and both pushed him at the same time, which is quite difficult for him to get anything done furthermore than that.
And even from my side, I can learn a lot from Sheepy in that round. Even when he was roaming, he made sure when the round was closing to keep close to sight. It could be a very different ball game if the frost was down there.
With all the defense places being reset, that they can go anywhere. They're going to console, office, and meeting room. So we're going to see if they're going to hold this defense as well as it did the last round.
Yes, lucky for the defenders, 3 down to the fast, so they can now go back to the side. We're currently also sitting on match point, 6-3 for attackers.
UR is doing extremely well on defenses, as I said before. So we're going to see if they're going to keep their defense range that they've been having.
And massive builds up there by Dr. from URB. Same for Mars on the
10 seconds to go.
Side. And we might have an issue here.
Deploying welcome mat.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Scala's going with a vigil. That's not a play that he plays often. He's probably going to try roaming, but that's not a very often played role from Scala's, which will be quite interesting. Puppet going for the spawn peak. Shredder Thermite knows that he's there, but is not allowing him to get that spawn peak done. Going around where the spawn peak is not happening.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Knowing the spawn peak will happen, very good choice there from the attackers not over themselves. And we see them standing down the claymores.
Twitch knows he sees Sheepy or Legion on the drone. He sees him being pushed back. He's going into.
And there is no one playing admin office.
They are
going to be
successfully
hard.
in admin office. Sheepy once again being detected by the drone, but not seeing the drone this time. Is Twitch going to get a better shot at him or not?
And yes, we can have
there's a fight.
And it's a whiff, unfortunately, from the Twitch. Both operators spraying along each other's heads, but will the be aware of danger? Interesting.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Oh, and Dockerby covering with him. Good refrag. Is that the diffuser? Yes, indeed. The diffuser is currently laying outside. Will the attackers go back for it? And Puppet finally being able to find Shredder. And we've got a
Moose falls to his death. Moose
unfortunately not
falls to his death. Unfortunately, what?
I have done that myself, to be honest. Not knowing that that drop from the roof to that balcony is actually enough to injure you.
Just an unfortunate untimed rage wins the first game with a quite confident win there for them. 7-3. Dockerby doing a really good fragging spree there with Scalas helping with the assist the whole way around.
And we saw a very strong defense there.
That's one thing that FUUD will have to make sure that they keep on. What? We've been disconnected from the host?
Unfortunately, yes. I was matchmaking and pressed the wrong button. Let's just quickly reset this up as we are going into the second match as well.
What do you do? Kuro's gonna host it. You guys can still spectate it. We had a lot of ping issues.
Yeah, we saw the ping issue specifically on Shredder's side to the main server. But once he had the ping issue, everybody climbed.
Yeah, so Kuro's gonna host, but you guys can still spectate as normal.
Okay, cool.
No problem.
Well done there.
We'll let you know. It should be on in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Not a problem.
Check it out.
Okay,
But
so
that
let's
was
take some
quite.
time to reflect on that round, even while they're setting this up. We saw a very balanced 3-3 before the rotation came in. We saw the defenders and attackers taking equal rounds, learning from each other, but the second half of that match, unfortunately, I would want to say was one-sided.
It was very one-sided. Untamed Rage being, like I said earlier, extremely strong on the defense, and they were just able to hold them out every single round. Only the plants getting done, if I remember correctly, once.
And the
That made it quite
spectate is
difficult for them.
open. Castles are going to reconnect. We had some ping issues in the previous round. And we all know we want to get this as smooth as possible.
So, from what I've heard, we can
Rejoin. So as we are waiting for the other caster to please click spectate.
joining now.
And we are back. Let's get the UR teams and the FUUD teams back. Let's call a 5-minute timeout for them as a quick coffee break.
I think they are going to have a short break just to make sure that they are ready to play the second match.
And whilst we are there, I would both of us can now currently spectate. Now, interesting on the spectator side of view, it is quite difficult to switch between operators quickly.
It is, especially if you keep on forgetting, like myself, of which button goes to which player.
Unfortunately, I would like the or the main map to rotate. That's possibly something to look at in the main future.
Main map, you push left and right, and you can rotate the map. On your arrow keys?
Yes, I'm talking about specifically the players themselves as well. A possible multi-camera view in future. We've seen the new invitationals, and even at the Raleigh Championships, we had the main desk that they set up for the end of the rounds, just to see how flow was created.
That is true.
We've got a very disciplined FUUD team, having 4 players back currently, while the UR team is taking the customary 5-minute break for coffee. Now, we have in past noticed that this 5 minutes may turn into 12.
Let's just hope that everybody can rejoin. Let's hope that Shredder doesn't have the same issues with ping that we've had, or that he's had this last round. As he spiked, everybody else spiked, and it created quite difficulty for everyone playing.
Unfortunately, for those just tuning in and watching, this is a local game. Unfortunately,
I'll
we
be
as South
back in 2
Africans
seconds.
aren't in the position to have our own servers, and if we are to play custom games, it will route to the EU. Currently routing through a VPN program to get the ping down to at least a manageable 20. We saw some big plays and small plays always. Getting a triple kill is a great feeling for either attacker or defender as a player as whole, but one must put into your mind, how is one player allowed to get those 3 kills? We saw multiple 3 kills won by Puppet, Docker Bay, and even that of Mars. Let's just quickly put a timeout for our caster. And we've got Shredder having to move. And that makes a full FUUD squad, only waiting for the return of Sheepy. Good camaraderie being shown between both FUUD and URB, with congratulations on both sides Always good to see this, and the toxicity of the community unfortunately has risen to a point where most people rage quit. Being humble, Scullas, as always. I would say only sometimes excuses spawn pigs. And Puppet faking this space move. And we have a Docker B being whiny. Kill me with my main. Some jugs being passed around between the two teams currently as Sheepy is back, but Scullas seems to have disconnected.
Is Scullas having disconnection issues?
I'm unsure if he has, but it seems he's currently dropped out of the lobby and he is back.
So I would like to see if we have the same type of defense that Untamed Rage has been doing really well at this last game. It'll be quite interesting to see. Are they playing bomb next?
They are still playing bomb, but I believe the map is switching over to bank. It is. From consulate to bank. Similar layouts, similar structure. Unfortunately, a very different gameplay.
That is true. So we're going to have to see how they play and who they ban. Who do you think the expected bans are going to be?
Dealing from the previous game, we had a major issue with the hard breachers being able to get in, and even the Mozzie and Mute on FUUD. It might just bring URB to possibly ban one of these.
I've got a feeling that they might go for like a mirror ban to especially stop them downstairs. Skyro being a little bit of rude to one of the casters.
As always.
But we expect it from Untamed Rage. We are quite a friendly, crazy group.
It's fine. Even the insults are there in friendship, you know?
Definitely. As they always are. Guys tuning the Cuckage stream. Yes, we definitely
our fault
are.
we got taken out as a clash.
Ja, but dude, my peel stink lekker. And a happy call just hit me in the head. Wow, that was fun. Anywho, Puppet, I'll give you a taste of a mature one later, not a fresh one, okay? Anywho,
yeah,
let's
look,
see.
Unfortunately, the IQ in UR goes down as the evening gets on. But it's neither here or there, but...
It's quite interesting to see how Kuro is playing with a few drinks in. We're going to see if he pulls us.
Strangely enough, in past experiences, the more that man drinks, the better his gameplay gets.
Apparently it does, and I'm quite surprised. His Portuguese R&Rs are hitting him exactly where they need to, and it smooths his gameplay out just so much better, helping Untamed Rage in the last game to keep those defenders, keep those attackers out.
And as per the agreement, URB are attacking on all maps. Let's see FUUD making a possible ban here. Will it be a hard breacher or a Thatcher again? A Monty being taken out for the possible tunnel push, I believe, through dirt. Monty also not being able to be played in the previous game. Let's see if this changes up URB's decision to ban on attack.
And we have a Twitch ban.
Twitch taken out, so that's a high possibility of a mirror being played. Not only a mirror. Twitch, as we know, can take out bandit batteries, K chargers, mirror windows, mutes.
Ricky has been playing quite well the last round with his Twitch, and to see that being banned this round, we have to see what is Ricky going to do and how is the team going to play.
Very
on
interesting ban
attack.
from the Cade, not wanting to deal with the difficulty of taking it out, it seems. Also, we know
So-
Cade can bury his charge or his claws inside the floors, making it difficult to find. And there we see the mirror gone.
As
make it a-
expected, the mirror's gone.
It's
But
make it a very
surprisingly,
interesting defense downstairs, if I may say so myself.
it is going to be quite interesting. However, what I'm quite surprised to see that Untamed Rage has not banned Thatcher, which is their normally go-to ban on any map. But
Unlike,
let's
I would say,
see.
Consulate, we've got the hard walls downstairs being able to be blocked at more than one side by C4 or smoke. And if going upstairs, you've only got the back walls to worry about. Possibly the reasoning behind this is they want to perhaps play it. And we've got a similar setup on attackers with the inclusion of the Echo, which is not being banned. And we're going to have 6 picks.
But back to an Echo. We see Scalas playing a Maverick here. That's normally not an operator that he normally plays. With basically Maverick being Scalas and Kuro playing Thermite. They're going to be able to make the holds and still make sure that any mute or bandit gets.
Go! Grab the
So they are playing in basement, doing up the standard reinforcements.
And we go upstairs. We will have the hatches covered.
I would like to say we can play upstairs a little bit, make sure that
And
play gets played.
oh, seeing the mirror being banned is going to make no difference for Moose.
10 seconds remaining.
The utility of the shotgun is absolutely amazing. As you see here with Moose making sure that he's got his rotation done
Attackers
and
must locate and defuse the
his
bomb.
view to make sure that he can see wherever he needs to.
Yeah, and this buff that you receive in terms of recoil might actually come into...
Scalas has been kicked or left out of the thing, probably having internet issues.
Is there going to be a pause on the side of... Oh, he has returned indeed.
But he won't be able to play for the first round.
Not sure if a
A
rehost
bomb has
can
been
be called.
located.
But strangely, these two are being left uncontested except from the hatch.
Setting barricade!
Quite interesting from Maestro opening up that wall
Very
in
brave
garage.
move. Played by Maestro. Leaving the diffuser with himself.
With bomb site A only having an echo drone to make sure that nobody plants. But they've got a 3 push from tunnel. So we've got to see how they're going to do this.
A very
They are
safe,
thermiting.
very safely being
The
played
egg-
by the Maestro, keeping the possibility out of the rod. And we will maybe see the first action of the round.
Smoke being put, but Kuro could still possibly get in and plant without being hurt. But the echo drone is still there. And he's still got his sight on him.
And a very long angle being out. And going to possibly go down. No.
But Echo stops it twice in a row. Shredder getting taken down by Shibu.
We were speaking of the defenders keeping garage. They seem to have fallen asleep, unfortunately, on it.
Now Ricky has
Attackers will
left
cover
the game.
diffuser.
Oh, we're having ping issues. I think this might call for a rehost.
The Echo drone still being used.
Equally playing fields have now been leveled, and the
They're trying
plant
to
may go
plant.
down. And yes,
But this time the Echo drone gets taken out.
Kill.
The Echo drone has been taken out. The plant is being done.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
Are they going to be able to stop
Compromised.
this
And
or
we've
defuse
got
this plant?
A Mexican standoff garage, and no, Sheepy being taken down.
FUUD being stuck between a rock and a hard place at the moment, trying to get the diffuser.
Two defenders caught and two attackers holding the diffuser. Will Puppet and Dockerby be able to cover? And will Hitkai and Mars be able to defuse?
Capital doesn't have any more arrows left. Is he going to try and get the plant? Is he?
And
Jaeger
no,
gets taken
Jaeger
down.
is taken down.
Echo
And
gets
so Echo as well. Session 2 kills. Spouting off.
Well done on the plant from H there. There the rehouse is being asked.
Will the rehouse be
let's
given?
see.
Yes, the
Rehouse
rehouse will be
is
given. We'll be taking us back to the main screen now. Now, very good, strong attack there. No player was left alone on the attacking side.
They really held the.
We are calling a pause currently as they're possibly seeing if the fifth player can reconnect. He has DC'd. I'm not sure if he's able to come back. He should be.
The game has been paused. So let's
see if Richie comes back.
Unfortunately, as we all know, when you have to reconnect into Siege, it can take quite some time to connect to the servers. So we will find out shortly.
Quick tip for everybody out there, put Siege on an SSD.
An SSD definitely does help. The guys being quite pleasant, allowing for the pause, waiting for Ricky to rejoin. That was quite an interesting defense. Played it really well. Quite interesting from Maestro opening up the garage door, keeping an angle on that.
Though that match might have gone a very different way if Skalas didn't disconnect at the beginning of the round and Richie at the end, with we know Richie having gotten the kill downstairs already from the backstairs. He might have been in the position to come down once more and take out the Capital when the diffuser was down. With the Echo in play, Rudy, do you think an IQ will be brought?
I think an IQ will be from probably Dockerby, but he's picking up a Capital. As they cannot, or they can go downstairs again, as the chance of them going downstairs is quite good, as it is a very strong.
I see Arcos is also having some issues with the connection, breaking up a bit. Just quickly repeat that, Rudy.
I see I'm having a little bit of a ping issue there. Not sure why, what's going on there. But as I was saying, downstairs is a nice side to defend. It is quite difficult for the planters to get it, especially if you have the two roamers upstairs, especially on the stairs.
Out of all maps, this might be one of the more balanced maps on attack and defense, with all sites equally being able to be breached or defended.
That is definitely true, but I think that Untamed Rage held a very good attack round there. With both disconnections, it could have changed the round quite drastically, but we will have to see on the next attack if they do take downstairs once again and make sure that they actually hold the defense this time without allowing Untamed Rage to come in. I'm quite surprised that they got in so easily. The smoke trying to do the entry denial, I unfortunately couldn't hold it for long enough.
I also could not see if the smoke had his ability to throw the C4 through the hole he made.
He did. He got it right once. Unfortunately, I didn't see him getting it right again. But I'm sure, I think Ricky played smoke, and with him being disconnected, he could not do the entry denial on that entrance door of the objective. But we will have to see what happens. I wonder if Ricky is actually getting connected again.
If not, this will be a rehost.
Okay, I have been asked so that you can lower your game sound, as it is quite difficult to hear us over the gameplay sounds that is in game.
Dialogue volume. And
now Skalas has been disconnected.
We've been having a seamlessly difficult evening on bank keeping the players in. If this is due to CCOM or not, I'm unsure.
What are your opinions about the CCOM?
Look, to deny some ISPs usage just on the basis because they are too small is every company's right, unfortunately. But to do so to a country which is left with no other means of getting connection to a straight line server, might bring this matter to a court of reference. Now, look, I would like us to stay on with CCOM currently, as we would see a major rise in ping again, making it almost impossible, not impossible, but again difficult to play on the EU and being both North and Western servers.
Becomes repeatedly lost connection to the server. Not sure what is happening there.
Is it possibly the new host?
Can you take a look? The quality that you're streaming at is only in 480.
480.
Rudy, why you leave?
I got like kicked, dude. Like a
Yeah.
complete.
Lol. Okay, cheers.
Having done this in a while. I doubt the issue would be the stream itself. Constant bit rate.
But yeah, as I was saying, it is quite difficult for what South Africa will have to go through if we do have to play on American servers and not on American servers. It is going to be quite difficult, as our ping will rise even to about 235 from about a 160 to 190. So it's all we can do is we'll have to see what happens with that. I don't blame CCOM of doing what they're doing. However, they are trying to do the exact same that Telkom and Internet Solutions did in the year 2000, or in the earlier stages of the internet in South Africa. However, we have to see.
At least. Finally, Richie. As Dr. Billy is saying, this is South Africa, our net is shite, but luckily the power is still on for now.
Let's hope that nobody gets disconnected from any power issues tonight, as that is going to be quite inconvenient. So we see lockers and CCTV, same as last time. So we're going to have to see if FUUD is able to stop the plant and not get them to plant. And if they do get to plant, how will they react? Will they be able to defuse, or will they lose another time in?
Is that a
lockers?
Wasted 6-pick possibly on the side of defenders? We'll find out shortly.
We're seeing pretty much of the same setup from the team downstairs. But will they do better this time?
And struggling with the placement there, he'll have to go and set it.
Ricky is having ping issues once again.
But not
this time
Ricky,
Sheepy as well. Luckily Sheepy's drops, but Ricky's is still staying quite high. Unsure of what's happening there.
Maybe close something. Always go downloads in the background, but let's not see what happens. No, he's still currently sitting at 382. And Sheepy going up as well. And Ricky seeming to have killed himself with a C4.
I think he would rather not be in the game than to have a high ping, but we will have to see.
Unfortunately, I believe a rehost will be called for on this match. This is now the second time Rich has unfortunately disconnected, and this is going to cause some prejudice to FUUD. But let's see how they pull off the 4v5. The round has been started.
Now Sheepy has taken down The Jaeger.
The Mars which was roaming upstairs. So it's now currently a 5-3. We have
Looks like they're trying to play hatch.
which have dropped and are able to enter a very different attack. And that 5-2, are they aware of
Smoke being pushed back further into the objective, into lockers. And Dockerby gets Shredder.
that's a double kill.
5v1.
Let's see how the smoke can
Will
handle
Kura
this
get
last
this
round.
kill? Will Puppet get this kill? The plant is going to go down. Plant into the diffuser. What will Smoke be able to do? Will he be able to stop the plant?
No, unfortunately
And
covered.
another round goes to Unconverged.
Angles. Let's see if they call for the pause for Richie to come back. A hard loss by the currently top placed member in FUUD squad. He has left the game to restart his PC.
Going to have another pause. Why is there no?
Oh no, a oversight by Kuroshido to press pause. He has pressed pause with the possibility of Richie coming back. Now, the difficulty with this late pause is that Richie would not have the ability to pick his operator. We see the head guy at least apologizing, but we all know this is unfortunately not the issue on his side. It is a regular thing, unfortunately, with our servers. It has happened to all of us.
Unfortunately, that is true.
A rehouse
up.
being proposed, being left into the hands of URB. Now that's
It'll be
around
interesting
a
to
very interesting attack from the URB members.
Playing in, from a direction that FUUD had no intention of defending properly. It just got them unexpected, and they weren't able to do it.
Maybe not entirely unprotected. We had the one player playing in Vault. Unfortunately, the players were covering tunnel for possible another tunnel rush. Sheepy getting the early pick as well caused the smoke to get stuck on objective. And once the Vault was taken out,
I see they are proposing the best out of rehost, which looks like will be happening.
with a possibility of this match starting anew. The difficulty in rehosting a map with the bans and matches already played, it causes some issues. As you can select the bans, you can select who won which rounds, but unfortunately your kills are taken off the board.
At kills, it looks like Sheepy and Papa doing really well. This Scalas, unfortunately, not being able to get a kill yet.
Play. And we see Puppet has been left alive in both rounds. Same with Dockerbay.
Rich, he has returned.
The prodigal son, as they say, has returned. Now will it be for the best or for the worst? And let's see if his connection can hold. Currently holding steady at 20 seconds of millisecond ping.
He is able, however, to pick a defense, so we will have to see.
Yeah, true, he will be able to 6-pick, but I'm not sure if any other members in his team would want the 6-pick rather.
I think they have decided not to opt to play downstairs anymore, as they have been defeated in a row, going for an executive lounge and CEO office.
Not making
Will that be a better place to do? 6-pick going from Vigil to
Bandits. Richie currently comfortable playing Alibi. Really, what's the stats that he currently holds with Alibi? Is this one of his most played operators? A bit of a breakup over the Discord there by Living Fate. Now the round seems to hold, and we've got Scalas at 6,000 ping. Sheepy pushing up to 545, and I'm not sure if the current round is going to keep them.
Attackers
And
need to locate
Scalas
and
again
defuse
getting
bombs.
disconnection issues, currently happening again. 2 rounds in a row. Our other caster currently uses his mic, and he needs to find the button. Ah, he's found it. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I just had to sort out something there quickly.
No problem. We saw Scalas ping up to 6,000, and unfortunately that is server. Now, you were currently saying before you broke off what was Ricky's use of alibi previously.
Alibi, unfortunately, is not showing his stats. As
Maybe
it
not.
either seems like he hasn't played Alibi,
Is to defuse a bomb.
not showing that he has ever used Alibi. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how he plays it in this upcoming round.
Are we gonna see the possibility? No. Strangely, not a single run out or spawn pick on these rounds. Maybe possibly trying to keep it to a fair match. We've got a multi-sided push with the diffuser currently being safe from being taken down.
Doc could be already in the hallway
He's going to meet some action.
and walk straight past Castle on the other side of the unreinforced wall.
Unfortunately,
Will
he
he
had no drone. And now aware of his presence, will FUUD push him back?
Jaeger is at the bottom of spiral stairs. Will he be able to push, or won't he?
And he seems to be aware. Yes. IQ became aware of the Jaeger. Now I saw Sheepy's drone being taken out, but still Sheepy taking out Richie in closet.
Puppet keeping a good eye on the castle there, taking a few shots, not hitting any. Doc will be slowly trying to destroy the castle, but is Castle going to be able to hold both of them away or not? Doc will be rather going for Jaeger.
Get this breach might be left over to Puppet, as we have no hard denial to the added batteries, and Jaeger finally being able to take out the IQ there. We still have play for both up and downstairs.
Puppet is fully aware that Castle is there, but is he going to be able to pick up that kill or not? Thermite did open the objective A. CEO office is fully open, so will he be able to get the kill? He is almost like no health.
We have a player downstairs. We have the possibility of 2 players looking right at each other. But unluckily no one is open to a shot. An unfortunate drop there by Sheepy off the diffuser, possibly trying to the push himself. Keep an eye on
Sheepy
Cross's
and
progress.
Bandit taking a few shots, and Bandit takes down Sheepy.
Losing out, we've got 12 seconds left, and Kuro is in. Down
2v3,
and
1v3 for the defensive side.
Puppet being left, Puppet down, and will not be able to withstand by before being taken out by Mars. An unfortunate set of defense with the Maverick being disconnected might have made that breach a bit more easier for the Thermite.
They were able luckily to open that wall into CEO, helping them to
get
push
through.
that area, but unfortunately they weren't able to actually get the plant off.
Indeed.
FUUD
we see
actually held
Scalas
that defense really.
A very concise, meticulated defense on the side of FUUD. Unfortunately, the early picks on Richie did not help. With the Jaeger being spotted downstairs and not contested was a bit strange. Possibly believing,
And
and
being
then
disconnected
Richie being disconnected
again.
again. I think a possible rehost might be the only option. Now let's see who the rehost falls to. I believe that might be our second caster, depending on his internet. Oh. Rich has returned, unfortunately, to the wrong side, meaning he'll have to leave again.
Scala's having to completely reopen Uplay as his internet completely bombed.
And Rich has left the game. We've been disconnected for the rehost. Now again, the Jaeger with his roam, as well as the Bandit with the later push by Banana through to the corridor by Stairs, actually cemented the win for FUUD in that round.
We're gonna rehost.
We
Just
figured.
should be online.
Who's hosting it?
Online or local?
Kuro local.
Shot. We will
Okay,
await this spectate, and it is live.
You can
Let's
join. You can join.
And we have the teams mostly back except for Richie and the entire UR clan. We've got Skalas reconnecting with a possible restart. Richie might be doing the same. Sheepy as well, having seen some connection problems, might be back.
I'm interested to see where they're going to play now, as downstairs was not an effective defense for them.
I think the map itself may be rehosted entirely. I'm unsure if these points and matches will be reposted. Let's see if it's going to be in a fresh. With a quick 5-second sign off from myself. I'll be back now.
It's going to be interesting to see where they are playing now and how they're going to attack. But as only time will tell, we'll have to see where they go and what they're going to do. But there was a very interesting defense from FUUD. They played really well in that last defense round, holding Untamed Rage out completely, as they need to push, as they are well aware that Untamed Rage defense is on point, and they need to make sure that they hold them out, make sure that they don't get the push on into the objective, to making sure that they get the points before they have any issues on attack.
I see even though stream mode was enabled, my notifications still seem to be coming through. Do not enable desktop notifications, taskbar flashing or unread message badge. That might be better. We are waiting for both teams, I believe, to ready themselves for this. And we are hearing a hub being lit with a possible explosion of lighter again.
Not this time, I'm just playing with the lighter.
And
the
there,
house.
Skalas calls out his ISP, which has been giving him some issues the past while.
Making a few jokes about cool ideas. No, they don't like cool ideas, they only like hard ideas.
Maybe having no ideas how to fix his ISP connection. And there we go, it's going to be a start again to bank. unaware if it's going to be a fresh restart or a point restart. Meaning that if they're going to start 0-0 or take the points gathered in the previous matches, it's going to continue. Kills, you will see, have been reset with the pings being held at a decent level, except for the Scalas ping again. Going back downstairs we are. Jokes made
Defenders, protect
made
bombs from being
to
defused by
the
attackers.
downloads as previously mentioned. Ignore that section down below, it is not our fault. If you get any ideas of going there, your problem.
They have decided once again to go downstairs. Will they be able to get Untamed Reach out this time, as they will be unsure if they're going to push Vault or Tunnel? It's going to be quite difficult to see how they're going to play this. Have they learned from their last mistakes or have they not?
And we see a similar setup for most of the players
10
of
seconds to go.
FUUD. We still have the same setup as previously brought
5
up in
seconds to
the
go.
round that was almost won.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's hope that this time Richie does not get disconnected, as well as Scaras, making sure that they can play the full round through and give their team the best chance of winning this round.
More Puppet and the players of you are looking out for possible spawn peaks. Always cautious is a very better strategy than being most of the time dead. And we still have the
Someone
late
drop.
set up by the smoke in this round.
Luckily they can do that, as nobody is able to get into Vault that quickly, just in case of roamers.
And
So,
we have
continue.
the smoke push. Unfortunately, it seems the thermite has gone off on his own. Let's see how this works out.
Jackal is already on the staircase, downstairs. Does he hear the Maestro or does he not? Is he able to pick up any footprints there?
That
Is he
will
going to
be
go for the quick
two.
pick?
And the Maestro seems completely unaware of what just broke behind him.
With the Echo being able to sandwich Jaeger there, unfortunately did not get that.
Oh, and we see a possible kill on the diffuser going to happen. And no, what's happening is too late. And the push will come. Both you are members. Good push by Richie.
What a nice double kill there. The diffuser has been dropped. Is
And
anybody
he
going
will
to go for the
get
diffuser?
And he will be taken down on the refrag, unfortunately. Many footprints now being available to Jackal. Will he use them or will he quickly clear first?
FUUD doing a much better defense on this round, as they did previously, losing 2 rounds in this location. Scala's going to go pick up the diffuser, making sure that
Attackers
the
have recovered their diffuser.
barbed wire is not going to hold him up later.
And she might get a kill here for himself. And yes, indeed, Jaeger on the roam. The smoke will keep out the planters. And yes, Maestro being an irritating mess to get out.
Sheepy needs to be very careful. If he does get shot by the Maestro a few
will be
times
dead.
more, he
Does
is going to die.
Does he have grenades? Yes, he does. Will it take it out?
It does. They're going for the plant, although
And
the smoke has
will
gone
Scalas
off
get it down
Scalas, but
before
he's
dying? No, unfortunately. Not able to be placed
15
down.
seconds to go.
1v3, 13 seconds left. Is Sheepy going to be held with no health?
With that Echo drone in position. No.
And very well done to FUUD there, being able to hold him off 3rd time lucky on the downstairs
We
object.
True, we saw at the start of the round completely service and the sites being pushed there was clear. Unfortunately, a very long time for the attackers to enter tunnels meant Richie could rotate back down the stairs, even taking a few hits initially, It seems as if UR did not think he would be able to push. With that initial push, taking out both the attackers in dirt and making his way upstairs to get a third kill. Blame might be allocated there to the initial person taking shots at the Valkyrie, I believe.
But very well done on Ricky there. He played really
Defenders, protect your bombs.
was able to
By
keep
attackers.
3 of the defenders down.
And we see a change of pace, a new fight being added. Color's office.
Let's hope that they can hold this a lot better than downstairs the first 2 rounds as they really struggled
As I
with
mentioned,
the drone already being in.
a very balanced map, but possibly the site I might despise the most to defend, being a bit small to my liking.
And it is quite difficult as long as they've got the roamers. They should be careful of the vertical play on this objective. With Jaeger and Mozzie already upstairs, they should help them to keep Untamed Rage out.
And with the possibility of no mirror, we will have to see holes being opened through to sites to be able to cover.
I'm sure that they will push open area and go to that side, or attempt to.
And very strong push we see outside already. It's going to be a full push by the attackers. A very sneaky and aggressive play here by the Zofia. Not being able to find one will keep the roamers out for a bit.
As they already got objective open.
Unfortunately, the bandit has left one wall unreinforced. You are making full use of that, and that would be a death, unfortunately, as Kura did not check the full side of the servers. Being refragged, however.
The diffuser has been dropped. Will they be able to get the diffuser, and will they be able to plant in objective B? The smoke is pushing him. He is going to stop the entry denial, and Dockerby stops the smoke. Very well done on Dockerby there.
2 possible roamers. Oh, 1 possible roamer upstairs.
Jackal opening a line of sight there, but unable to see anyone through it at that time.
Puppet making good sure to keep angles, holding the possible rotation. We see that the Jaeger has found himself in a position of being very low, and Skuller's taking out the bandit.
They must be careful to push that objective as the hatch is open now.
Unfortunately, no possibility of refrag on Skullas as the other defenders were too far away. You see the smoke for the possible plant. And it may be
smoke is unaware of Dockerby getting in.
Been taken out. Jaeger will be pushing
Dockerby
up.
is getting planted, but he's got no backup there, and he gets
fake,
taken
but
out.
Richie gets the double kill.
So 2v2.
Let's see.
Will they be able to stop Mozzie upstairs, or will Mozzie get the better of them? Skylar's going to rotate, trying to get Richie from a different angle. Is he going to get that right, or is he going to fail miserably? Mozzie has rotated. He's going to push Puppet from behind.
Puppet being aware, Puppet bluffing it and seeing Mozzie not being able to take him. Skullas gets the double kill. Skullas in position to make the plant. Mozzie being off site has to make his way back. Will he make it in time? No, the diffuser has been set down. Now Skullas just needs to keep the diffuser.
Is he aware of where Mozzie's coming from, or will he be get caught completely off guard?
He does cover though to see if there's a possibility. Will there be a long arm? And no! Skullas missing unfortunately his last 2 bullets there. Mozzie being left with very low health and be able to get the defuse in time. Round goes to FUUD.
Well done on FUUD there. Mozzie played extremely well, playing the vertical angle and getting the better of Untamed Rage.
Untamed Rage was poised to make a plant there. Unfortunately, took some time possibly clearing the room. The Jaeger did very well with the low health he was left with.
But very teams are having it up to a 1.
And we will see
Holding
the
that point
Thatcher
and getting the
blade.
diffuser done. Last round the Thatcher was banned, but in this game, open 6 pick from Legion, who is the hit guy going to play, and he goes to an Echo.
Very interesting choice. We've seen him play the Echo on numerous rounds. Maybe might in the third match cause a ban due to the pesky nature thereof, but we do have the IQ to find those pesky Echo zones.
They have
Sight
gone
of
to see her
there by
office.
Sheepy. Unfortunately, the castle had a slight difficulty with getting his drone, abandoning it entirely to rather work on prep. Now, as we've seen, we do have the Thatcher this round. The previous rounds had no way of taking out the bandit batteries, with unfortunately Skull has been disconnected in the previous match before the new host.
But last time they were able to get in.
Yes, I believe
So
it
will they
was
be able
due
to
the
do that
fact
again?
of them able to open janitor closet and shooting out these batteries from either above or below. We see again
Making sure that there's no spawn peaks happening. Valkyrie is down below. Will he catch anyone off?
The true prone attack, Lion being able to spot some operators. Unfortunately, that spotting would cause the operators only in sight to be shot.
Dockerby once again pushing upstairs.
A good
Let's
clear,
see.
making sure that
Stock
got
trading
cover
room,
fire.
he's got it. Puppet and Dockerby doing the same trick that they did last time, but will they be able to get it
Oh,
done?
a very interesting play here. A quick push to cause a battle to be fought in this corner here by both a roamer or persons on site.
Giving you eyes on the
Now the line goes off, everyone's standing
And
still.
Kura will be able to get both sides open, and the charges have been expelled. Unfortunately,
Shredded can take out Kuro.
Shredder keeping a very tight angle, and the hit guy taking out Puppet. The attackers are down to 3 versus 5, with
That small
Dockerby
peak
also
hold function.
taking a large chunk of health. The future being held by Bandit, and there goes Dockerby again to the Echo, the hit guy, coming into form it seems on this round. Echo.
The Shredder playing
Sheepy being
really
taken
well
out by
there.
the roamer of Richie downstairs, who was not droned or contested. We have one player left, that being that of Skalas. How
Well,
he
he
approaches this is going to be very interesting. He may able to get these situations, but unfortunately a 1v5 is a very difficult piece, and we see that Richie takes another kill.
Richie doing very well there. Aiming him for Skalas did not Skalas complaining about his
I believe it's the ping again being caused issues, as we see some players having some lag issues. Even Shredder going up to 135. The packet loss issue may be due to his ISP stopping to give him any support currently. And we see that Skalas has started 20 seconds after everyone. I see that is also by the start of the match we only saw 4 of the attackers.
That was quite difficult for them to try and push like that with only 4 players. It is extremely difficult to push it.
And
Having
we
one
see
guy
a
join later.
Sudden spike, it just seems to be the beginning of the round. We will see defense once more go.
And Puppet takes out Kuro.
Was that accidental? Was that on purpose?
Reverse fire has been deactivated.
Was that just a miss at the start of the round? words will be flying in the Discord channel of UR for that round. And it will be the Valkyrie going down without placing a single camera.
It's going to be quite difficult for UR.
A possibility
again,
to make the
you-
most of his situation, we might be able to. I would like to actually spectate this.
It looks like Scala's going to go for the pawn
And
pick, and
he
he
gets
gets
the
it right.
one. He will leave it at that, evening out the squad to 4-4. Now,
Making sure
he
that
will
no
only
other
get
spawn
one
picks happen.
as only the one operator was there to be picked off. There was another, but outside of his view. You see the long distance play from the attackers currently, making sure to drone out the areas and clear out any roamers. Maybe a spot on the Rockabilly, which is playing Vigil. She'd be in the position to possibly take out 2 operators.
Oh, muse.
And we will be taking out none. 3 operators will be contesting his side. Will he keep patient and bait the alibi?
Sheepy is now well aware that someone is outside of this trading stock room, but will he be able to get the kill or will he not? And
No,
he gets
and he gets taken
slaughtered.
down. Now it goes down back to a alley push. Will there be a contest between the IQ and the Vigil? No, IQ doing the smart move of droning to see if there are any roamers.
Puppet getting another kill on Ricky there.
And
Like,
no, both players are pushing, and it will be a standoff it seems. And unfortunately, Marvs has fluffed that a bit.
well done to Dockerby on that, or Vigil on that kill. He sees Shredder, he does injure or hurt him, but he doesn't get the injure. Shredder is well away, and Shredder gets taken down
By
from
Puppet.
Puppet across the map. It is a 3v1.
And
Will
we've
they be
gone
able to
back
do
to
something?
Puppet. Puppet looking to possibly get the last operator, and the hit guy takes down Puppet, revenging his dead teammates. Now he's quite
I'm
aware
not-
of the downstairs Vigil.
But does Vigil get to see him? And he takes him out.
Vigil takes
Another
him out.
win to Untamed Rage.
Good crossfire there held by both Doc and the Vigil. Unfortunately, being left in that position with both operators coming from both sides, he had to pick a side, and to his unlucky to get hit by the Vigil.
Ricky seems very well at getting the kills down in the last few rounds. Shooter is struggling.
Unfortunately, I
not
believe
sure
the
why.
kill on Kuroshido on the previous round might have hurt his chances as well. We all know how strong extra cameras and positioning can be from a Valkyrie. Now the question is, was that on purpose to have Kuro play the cams, or was it by mistake?
That is definitely true. We do have a 6th pick from Alibi to, and we will
With
have
a
to see.
downstairs
Is that-
lockout.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
We
bombs.
do see the IQ being brought, the Thermite being brought, as well as the Hibana being brought. Now, either of these operators having breach charges in their possession, being the Thatcher, IQ, and the Hibana, could open those castle barricades, but I am unsure if they brought it or if they brought claymores.
This time, Untamed Range has not brought an echo, so it'll be quite interesting to see how they deny the plant, or if they would rather go for
10 seconds.
waiting for the plant and then
You see the hatches
Trying
being
to
reinforced,
5 seconds left.
which always makes it difficult for attackers to get in. Now, with the Cade being banned, unfortunately those hatches will remain unprotected from below.
and with Hibana being able to open both of them, it's going to be quite difficult to see if they're going to be playing them or if they're going to have roamers on them. Sheepy is currently there.
Will
And
we
I'm sure
see
he's
a
trying
alley
his best.
push? No, we will not be seeing an alley Yes, we will indeed be seeing an alley push by some of the operators. Now, clearing the top
A
floor
full
for
alley
Romans. Good
But
strategy
they're all
by
going
FUUD.
upstairs push. Will they try play the vertical game? Open the hatches and go from there, or what will they do?
We had a slight lag there by Sheepy, who's currently running 1,800 ping. It seems to have gotten back to normal. He was moonwalking. Showing his
There
mighty
is a
guts.
drone, so Sheepy has been droned out. They are fully aware of Sheepy being in open office and kitchen.
And we know the struggles that Sheepy is going to have. We have the possibility of the persons in. And he is, however, being able to move out, but still very sluggish and possibly losing on ping. Or should be going to
But you
make
have both
his way.
upstairs hatches opened, so Sheepy will have to move, otherwise he will be taken out. But Richie and Sheepy, knowing each other that the other person, another person's there, and Sheepy gets taken out.
Sheepy loses the fight again. Now, very difficultly, Untamed Rage is stuck on the bottom floor. But similarly, he's stuck on opening up and getting as much as possible opened to keep lines of sight. Now we've got 52 seconds left. They do have the upper hand of one player. However, Shredder with the diffuser still needs to make his way downstairs. Richie getting another kill on Docker Bay.
Shredder running around. They have got no more roamers at this current moment. They have found bomb A. So they are definitely doing a bomb A push, but will Untamed Rage be able to keep them out with 28 seconds left?
As we see, they have to break both castle barricades, or even one to get in, being held by Kuroshido. Now, they are deciding to do a base push through surge. Smoke's going from far and wide from the hatch above.
They're getting the thermites off, the charge is going off.
But Shredder will be late to push the plant if the defenders keep it up for not long time.
He's doing the plant right, but is he going to be able to... Is Kalas aware that the plant's going off?
Yes, it's a 1v4 and a good last second plant with cover. Mars getting both Skalas and Kuroshido for a double kill at the end of the round.
Very well attacked. They're on FUUD, being able to put
I believe unfortunately the
complete
C4 was used.
And wasn't able to do that.
Yes. A second longer or hesitation on the side of Shredder would have meant the round going to URB, but he stuck the diffuser and the plant.
Luckily, he didn't get caught by any debris stopping him from the plant there. Very successful plant from, and being able to just push Untamed Rage out.
Luckily, we've seen
of
some
that objective complete
buffing in the destruction of the wooden beams that sometimes would be left behind. Now, it's going currently 3 to 5 rounds in favor of Fuse. They will decide to go downstairs once more. Slight change up and making sure to cover all the bases this time. They've got no castle.
Will FUUD do a different type of push this time? Will they go through tunnel? Will they go through garage? Or will they repeat their vertical gameplay that they have been doing on this map quite strongly and push from upstairs?
Without any roamers upstairs, stop the breaking of the hatches is difficult push on the side of the defenders, because you've got no cave to defend those hatches.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult if they do not have roamers. They do have a Legion, so hopefully he stays upstairs.
And we see the dot on my screen seeming to be lagging a bit. Doesn't seem to be due to ping, so I'm not sure if it's possible buckets.
Skalas does get droned out there, but they are droning kitchen and open area again, so will they...
front at all this time, or a parking push? This may be a full alley push.
It looks like once again a decent early push. Dockerby does get the kill on Moose.
Making it at least a 5v4. Unfortunately, Dockerby taking a lot of damage. Now
He
it
has
was
pushed
crucial
down.
for
He
that
does have a
Legion
Legion trap on that stairs.
to place as many of his Legion traps down before the end of the round or getting killed. Not only in terms of damage, but we all know the alertness that is raised by a Legion mine going off.
Richie is on the stairs. He's the highest killer at the moment.
For now, we see
Oh,
a breach, and once more it will go uncontested currently. But Dockerby, having been stimped by Doc, is back taking a lot of damage, but so is Jackal. You see FUUD trying to open as many of the hatches as possible.
We see Dockerby trying to flank a little bit, but he has stopped at the hatch. Will Shredder get
Dockerby
him?
gets hit guy, and he knows. Oh, unaware of the thermite, but the thermite has missed a lot of shots on Dockerby.
Looks like Dockerby did get hit on the twice. He did down. But
no,
will he get
again.
Shredder as well?
Finally, Shredder takes him down, but unfortunately the IQ was injured in the process, being revived to only 20 health. It is
Skylas is watching those stairs. They are unaware of Skylas on the stairs. Thermite is pushing the stairs. Will Skylas get him? And he does get him. Thermite is down.
Skylas could have gotten a quick double kill, but
Richie has fallen. He has gone onto the stairs. Is Skylas aware of him?
it seems to be Skylas would be watching a flank possibly. And yes, he
And
gets the diffuser
Skylas
as
gets
well.
the diffuser.
Now Mars is currently downstairs. Mars has no way of making it up in time, and it's taken down by Sheepy.
Very well played there by Sheepy as well as Skylas and Dockerby.
Unfortunately,
Stopping them from the flank
indeed,
and making sure that they could not enter.
the quick pick from Dockerby.
So funny enough, they did not.
Yes.
They did not reinforce the main walls in server.
Yes, indeed. They kept
So
it
even
open.
after no, it was open. Even though got killed, they were still able to open that wall.
Indeed, the quick pick from Dockerby caused the 5v4, and even taking a lot of health, the Doc stimmed him back up, having to actually cause more damage to the attacking team. As a unit, they were quickly opening hatches, but it seems to have fallen apart, and they split up, causing Untamed Rage to pick them off one by one.
That was really well played by Untamed. They knew that they were going to come from the top. The advantage had Legion upstairs, and with the Legion mines all over the stairs, Shredder got hit, and
There's one playing between basement playing CEO. Both sides already found. Operators have started prep work. Now it's interesting to see there is no hard denial.
There is no hard denial this time, and they're going against a Thermite and a Hibana. That will be quite difficult.
However,
for them
the
to
Thatcher would be wasting his usages, possibly thinking that there may be one. Now, I'm unsure if a quick viewpoint might see if they might do the impact tricking on this round. It doesn't
They
seem to have
could.
gone for it. Sheepy seems to be very laggy, unfortunately, on my screen. I'm not sure if this is the same issue you've picked up.
He does. He had a ping of 135 for that few seconds, so we are unaware of what is happening with his connection.
Again, another concise and coordinated push on the side of FUUD, deciding not to split the team too far apart. Sheepy being burned out again, and unfortunately we can see the lag on his screen.
We're seeing a 4-man push into stock room. Sheepy tries, but unfortunately he sees there's more than one, and he decides to get out of there.
the better play there. If he could not hold it, he'd rather retreat, which has caused the other operators to be alert to the push from Ali's side. We have the possibility of a roaming presence in this map.
They did take the head guy did sledge out the maestro, and
There
Kuro gets
goes
taken
down
out by Richie.
Kuro. Unfortunately,
Will
that
she be
all
able to double frag?
held to nothing. A
And
double
there.
kill from Docker B. Unfortunately, they re-pick the hatch and both of them waiting.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
The diffuser
there
bay
goes
has
down.
been dropped.
Shredder goes down.
Is Sheepy going to try
And
and
there goes a lot of damage to the sledge.
Mars has
Now,
also
Shredder being
entered
down.
down.
IQ and Sledge are unable to get
Will Doc get the better? Oh, and Dockerby
good
takes
flank
out.
from Dockerby from the bottom and Sheepy from the hallway. Unfortunately, the URT knew Thermite and the diffuser were down and knew they would try to pick him up and used him as bait.
There was a very good push there from Untamed Rage at the end, making sure that they could not recover from Shredder getting down there. Mars trying to
And with
Sledge
that,
trying
we tie
to
up
help,
the round
but just
5-5.
that's
Now this can lead to only a draw or a win for either side, as if both teams arrive at 6-6 we will have a draw. I'm unsure if the rules have been set up for a 2-round push thereafter.
Richie keeps on playing as well as he's playing
By attackers.
Uh,
Uh,
at the moment. FUUD has to make sure that he stays alive, as it seems like they are struggling a little bit when he gets taken out. They are going for a archive? Yeah, Teller's office.
Tellers. Office indeed. Now we do see a very one-sided kill to death ratio on behalf of FUUD, much the same as on behalf of URB. However, the assist gathered by that of URB has caused a lot more damage. And as you've indicated, as soon, unfortunately, as Richie has fallen, it seems the captain side of FUUD falls away.
They seem to be struggling as soon as
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Richie gets taken out. Even with his ping issues earlier, he's been playing extremely well since then.
Attackers have
Unfortunately, we
recovered
still
their
have the issue between Shredder and Sheepy with the high spikes of the internet connectivity in terms of the ping issue. Now we've heard both sides complain about the shitty internet, but they have powered through, decided to play on. An early pick by Dockerby onto Richie. Now let's see how the team of FUUD puts this back.
They are well aware that Dockerby is inside stock trading room.
Being droned out as well.
And Mars gets Kuro.
Indeed, he's caught the roaming presence of Kuro evening up both rounds. Mars himself may get another kill. Unfortunately, the pillar was in his way.
He did hit a
knows.
lesion trap and he's a bit scared to get rid of it.
Dockerby is somewhere there, and these two will be holding a standoff. Unless assisted by Sledge and that of Thermite, I believe this fight may be for naught. A good spray there by the Sledge. Dockerby might be in dire need of assistance.
I'm reloading.
And
The hit guy pushing Doc as well as Mars. The hit guy gets taken down.
but unfortunately being refragged by the IQ.
Actually,
Possibly
just
going for the
needs
pick
to.
up. Skullas might be shot from behind, and no, Shredder has not seen him.
He's getting the revive there on the hit guy, but will Skullas take out Shredder? And he does. The diffuser has
Skullas takes
been
out
dropped.
Shredder. Both Mars and Sledge are low. Skullas might pick up 2 more quick kills in succession.
However, with Moose being on the stage, it could still be a different story. He's getting hit by a Legion trap there. Skylas takes out another guy, the hit guy taken out. But is he aware of 2 more being
Double
upstairs?
kill.
The diffuser has been picked up.
He is aware of a possibility of someone flanking down the hallway. But Moose has seemed to gone through to the other side to link up with Mars.
Skylas would rather just drop down. He does have stairs, but will he be able to get another frag on Mars or Moose upstairs? He does.
Down, and so too. Moose is contesting so importantly he drops, and he may be in a predicament as soon as he exits.
It's a 3v1, it's going to be very difficult for Moose to push now.
Skylas from behind. Nope. He gets shot quite substantial damage there from the Maestro. Unfortunately, the Maestro puppet not being able to get killed.
Very well done on Skylas there. Did he get the double?
Skylas did indeed get a double kill, and I believe later a triple kill when he took out Mars.
Dockerby almost getting that kill there, but unfortunately he was not IQ, and the IQ did get. He played really well, unfortunately he just couldn't know.
Kura playing the safer game, it seems, in terms of support, giving, I believe, good call out with the Valkyrie cams, rather than going for the frags himself. But we did see that even if Richie is taken out on FUUD's side, we still have the contenders of Mars, Moose, and Hitkai, which can play in quick timing with each other to be able to push. Unfortunately, taken out by the 2 roamers. This will be match point. A round winner URB will seal this match, and I believe will seal a 2-0 victory, but we may see a 3rd match being played. We're going back downstairs, and again,
if there is a draw, then there will be a 3rd match played.
And again, we see the balls currently being left again open in the side. They're going to be staying soft for this part of the round.
I think they might at the end, close toward the end of the round.
And we see Kuro unfortunately moonwalking, Sheepy moonwalking, Dockerby moonwalking. It seems to be a server crash.
And Rai has left the game. So let's
crash
see.
On my side then. I will see if I can reconnect.
Tunnel does seem. Garage seems clear. Looks like they are pushing upstairs again. Ali.
And I am back.
So there is currently an alley push upstairs. Got into 2nd floor with a jackal and a Hiban at the moment. There with drones scattered all over, making sure that all the roamers are taken out before they try to attempt to attack the OBJ.
Attackers must locate and
Rejoining us,
defuse
the
the bomb.
spectator, I'm finally back in to see that Dockerby has been taken out once more. I believe on the side of Richie. Richie unfortunately did not walk away without any damage in that fight, being taken down to about 35.
Yeah, if you was able to open both hatches though, check
Jackal
out the
maybe
alibi.
having learned something from the UR push on the same site, might be choosing not to attack tunnel.
However, they do have Doc with his stupid moonwalking down inside vault. But will Jackal be able to scan him in and be able to find where he exactly is?
The team of FUUD doing another good job of taking out roamers, the possibility of roamers upstairs. Now Hibana taking out a few pot shots.
Is Shredder gonna make sure that Skylar doesn't take him out once again?
No, and Skylas takes out
With Moose,
and Skylas takes out another.
as well as Richie trying once again.
And
But Richie
Skylas
gets to take
loses to Richie. Richie unfortunately is down to 20 health. Smart choice on the real world with 2 bullets. They are going to move into an uncontested A currently. The plant will, I believe, go down as Puppet will be starting to stop the plant with a echo.
But he only does it once and they get the plant off now. What will Puppet do? Will he be able to get the frag? And he
Puppet
doesn't.
is out to FUUD. Scala's doing a good job in getting kills by the stairs. Unfortunately, I believe running out of bullets and being taken down by Richie with a quick refrag. This
And
now
it
causes
is
it
a
to
draw.
be a draw.
So now we will have to go to another.
A third map indeed. I'm unsure if they will be calling for a clean rehost.
I would like to see if that does happen or if they're going to stick with this current host and continue playing as is. But very well done on the FUUD side there, pushing very well from the vertical. However, they fell for the trap again with Scalas playing on those stairs, and they just got the better of them with Richie getting the final kill. It was very difficult for them to actually keep pushing without Scalas taking them out.
Indeed, from a killing side, we saw a very one-sided Scalas. Dockerby killing everybody in sight, possibly on the side of URB, and similarly we saw Richie and Mars taking out quite a few themselves. They are calling for a coffee break, I believe would be
And a switch.
Great choice. The switch possibly on the side to make both sides better, as this is only a scrim and both teams can learn a lot from each other. Richie seeming to agree with a switch, but I'm unsure if Richie will be moving to URB to maybe make it a one-sided match. It appears that they might be switching the attack and defender roles, or possibly players. And that will be a quick break for the purposes of coffee, and we would be back, I believe, in 5 minutes. Both teams, I believe, will be having a quick session in consulting on gameplay as well, possible points of to improve or to keep. Now we just hope for the third and final match that the ping issues and connectivity issues would remain stable. And I believe both teams taking a well-deserved break. Very interesting how both teams, both FUUD and UR, have adapted to the style of gameplay of the other, rather choosing not to make the same entrances where they have fallen. Now we'd have seen that FUUD had did quite well on the alley push, getting up to the roof and clearing third, second and then first floors. Unfortunately, we only saw from my side the single run out from that of Scalas. For purposes of ease, we'll be putting up the be right back sign. Go get yourself some coffee, food, whatever you need. For once, it seems to be you are calling if both teams are ready. Strangely enough, by the one player notoriously known to be back last, Docker Bay. FUUD calling again a quick timeout as the players are still AFK. Again, Docker Bay calling for a shot at the casters at both points, but only unfortunately criticism that could improve his gameplay. And yes, I know, I've put off all notifications, yet still Mixer decides to send me more. We could quickly hold a 63 alpha back opening, but I believe the teams would be back before that.
I am back.
And my fellow caster's back. Refreshed,
Just had to.
relieved, and happy to be here.
Definitely. But without a hub though. I'm gonna make a hub now.
Hey, hey. What flavor?
You can't. Bubblegum mint is the flavor for tonight.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum mint and cotton candy.
Strangely
That's a
enough,
nice
that would make a great chocolate. Bubblegum mint or cotton candy. Or actually a good idea for Switch to make another limited, not limited edition of energy drink.
That's definitely true. Have you tried their cookies and cream? By the way, this is not an ad. Have you tried their cookies and cream?
Unfortunately, out of all of them, the cookies and cream hasn't found to be quite to my taste. It's not bad, but the new one that I've tasted, lemon meringue, is amazing.
Lemon meringue I didn't enjoy whatsoever, but I really enjoyed the strawberry, not the strawberry beer, the marshmallow one.
Oh yes, the marshmallow one, and then there was the orange and bubblegum, if I'm not mistaken.
And the watermelon mint.
And then there was a strawberry beer as well.
Yeah, I have not tried that at all.
Well, we've
That
seen
just
more
seems
and more
nasty.
companies actually making more interesting taste. We've seen Monster, unfortunately, in the past while not releasing a few new flavors, but keeping to the solid few that they have. And again, we are waiting for the teams to get back. And while in your absence, Rudy, Dockerby again threw a few shots your way, but it's fine.
Oh, once again. Oh, I'm used to that.
No, just the normal, you know, if you guys, but good job. So a
it's probably
diss
my
and
fault, as
a
usual.
positive point in the same sentence.
Yeah, but the thing with Dockerby is he's gotten very cocky since he got his fiber, because now he's able to watch the stream as well as
Play it, but for everybody out
Play it.
there may be wondering, we are running a 180 second 3-minute delay, meaning whatever the teams are watching is delayed by a full round. FUUD calling a ready and Kuro calling the start. The third and final match for tonight between the scrim will be a border match. A
Borders
map,
are
I believe, preferred by
very
you all.
competitive. It is preferred by UR. It is a very competitive match seen in Pro League over and over again. It is an extremely fun map to play. It is balanced, and with the banning of certain operators, it makes it for a very interesting gameplay.
Again, both teams seem not to want to deal with a Monty. Monty in itself is a very strong operator to stand behind, but loses the utility of his gun. Let us see what UR will take out. Possibly a Thatcher ban.
I've got a feeling they're going to go Thatcher with this one.
And we see the
And
Thatcher being taken out. That will make most of the sites easier to defend by hard reinforcement. Now similarly, will they take out a possibility of a Cade or even go unorthodox and take out Jaeger? As they are attacking first and grenade can fly. And no, they're taking out Echo. Seriously hindering the hit guy who was seen to be playing extremely well with him on the previous match.
I think they want to make sure that they do not have to go up against that, as it stopped the plant a few times, especially downstairs in Bank, that really hindered them from getting that plant off. So we'll have to see how they do it this time.
Maestro band seen from the side of FUUD, possibly trying to hinder Puppet a bit with his high placements and his use of the LMG.
I think this is going to be quite an interesting match.
Round 1 picking up, and we see the ping of Sheepy still has not gone down. It is indeed increasing. Luckily for
So are we going to see any 6 picks here? That seems like a very standard. Not going with the Rook though. Normally Rook plays upstairs with a deployable shield.
Indeed.
However, that has
We've
changed a
got
bit.
Armory lockers, and we will see a change to mirror to cover.
It's going to be quite difficult to take that mirror out with no twitch. So they're going to have to do some vertical play from downstairs.
Indeed. If the Jaeger is covering the ass of the mirror, the grenades from Puppet may not be able to take them out. However, they are
with
in a
Puppet,
few
he
positions
can destroy
where
the
mirror
floor.
can play. And we see a very quick right off the bat reinforcement of, strangely enough, of the usual side. We see the mirror is making it extremely difficult for a Maverick. As you know, if you take out a part of the wall and reinforce it, that means the Maverick burns through it quicker, making your shots being able to use the Maverick sooner. But no, he will be trying to place the mirror window instead, making the shots he fired almost useless. Will we see the annoying and somewhat irritating microphones being taken out?
I don't know about that, but I see that nobody's watching security. With security being open like that, it's going to make it extremely difficult to defend the site. As if they get into security, they will be able to hold most of the upstairs and only will have to worry about pushing OBJ and not really worry about the flankers.
Indeed, covering CCTV by a defender makes life a bit more difficult for attackers. There's also no one on generator with only a single player being close by. Now we've seen him break into not only CCTV, but that's also of breaking. The mirror patiently waiting for any persons to attack with Mozzie. Oh, and that is indeed Ricky once more going for the big plays.
We don't see anyone on generator, keeping that hallway open.
And we were just talking about
Security
generator, and Ricky has come to cover. Now, if he is careful, he can get a pick. And no, it was a bit late, and Ricky takes out Kuro instead. The IQ
Gets him through the
safe.
wall. Docker bait is aware, fully aware that Ricky is now, but Ricky is
shot back onto the IQ.
Trader has been down, but not out. Can he try to peek it? Not likely.
Ricky once more up in the scorecard, and Trader has been picked up.
With that new 20% health, is going to be quite difficult for Shredder to do much after that. But a headshot is a one-shot kill. And with that Victor's high RPM, very easy done. There is a shootout going between the two guys. And Skalas has been
takes
taken
out Skalas. Will Dockery get to refrag while he's on his camera? No. He will get
And
the refrag and save from the C4. Unlucky timing there on behalf of the defenders.
So it's
but
an
good
interesting
timing on the
3v3 now.
3v3, but you must remember that the site has yet to be reached, and no, Dockerby is gone in. Shredder is down.
He is inside, he is pushing small room.
It's a 2v1.
Richie is pushing.
He has to
Are
get
they
back
aware
inside,
of where he
and
is?
will he be taking out the fuser? Yes, he has taken out the fuser, and unfortunately the plant can go down.
Did help him there to be able to see where they are exactly planting, and I'm sure you
They
could
were,
hear them.
yes, indeed. They were planting in front of the mirror window by Armory Workshop. Now, Ricky luckily ran into the small room by the mirror window, saw that Sheepy was sitting behind it, and sprayed through the wall. If that wall indeed had been reinforced, it might have been a different ball game. Maybe a plant at half wall would have been better.
Unfortunately, Dockerby did run around and not into to be able to help with anybody flanking in, which just fell into that and was able to use it as to his advantage and get the kill under the plant. What I don't understand is why Sheepy didn't push with Dockerby. He would have had the plant in the other, and they would have gotten the
has been
plant.
stuck on BRB for the full round. I only see it now. Now they will be changing, going down to workshop and ventilation. They have.
It seems like they are closing bathroom up completely, not allowing through a rotation through bathroom to be able to hold the hallway. But we'll have to see if that becomes an advantage or a disadvantage.
And again, they have already started reinforcing upstairs as well, keeping safe the hatches leading down into armor, leading down into workshop.
We do have two operators upstairs, a Valk and a Jaeger. So will NF open the hack? Are they looking at playing that, or are they looking at
strangely enough
falling through?
Seems all peaks or run out on the side of FUUD. Maybe knowing where their limitations lie, or possibly saving it for a bit later. And the Valkyrie gets taken out by Puppets, taking out a long angle.
That was a very nice shot from Puppet, waiting for that door and getting
another.
He's very wary about that door, making sure that nobody tries to run past.
We have seen that UR has caught on to
Right.
play. Yes. Hey,
waar is die link vir wat jy stream?
Op YouTube, Untamed Raid, het hoort live te wees onder URB versus FUUD.
URB sê jy?
Yeah.
How's it really? How you doing, dude?
Yeah, unfortunately,
URB.
On BRB for 2 minutes, missing the first round won by FUUD.
Nee, ek kry nie URB nie.
Mike, let me actually quickly send you the link if I can. We see Papa being taken out by the smoke.
It's a 3v1.
Dockerby, yes, Dockerby will be safely trying to plant the corner.
And Sheepy takes out the
smoke.
Oh.
Very good push there from Untamed range, able to hold FUUD in the place that they're supposed to. Him out with the win.
If I can only find Mike. There we go.
Well, yeah. Hierso sê is dit teen FUUD?
Teen FUUD, ja.
Okay, hy wys nou, hy sê be right back now.
Ja, hy was 'n technical issue geweest vir 2 minute, so hy sal nou oorskuif na die tweede ronde toe. Ons het 'n 3 minute delay.
Wow, okay, cool. Dankie.
Ja, alles het
Ek
vasgehang
waardeer.
vir so goeie 2 minute aan my kant.
Cool, no problem. Baie dankie.
Ja.
Geniet hom, cheers.
Cheers, Mike. We see a 6
We
pick
do
over
see a
to
6
the
pick on-
mute. Effectively also still causing a hard block on any hard breaches.
Attackers need to locate and
But we have seen as that the hatch that they did open did leave them a little bit vulnerable. As soon as they had upstairs, they were able to drop in, not have any issues, and take out the smoke at the end of the round.
Indeed, they will try the site once more. Again, seeing a similar blocking off of bathroom. But this time a more fully closing up of the things in the site that they might have noticed.
We're seeing also a close of tellers.
Which is a strange occurrence, as that wall in that corner itself is really breached by attackers, as I've seen. Well, there might be reason to it, and we'll see a quick counter to the spawn pick again, and if they will keep that for days. Making a bold move, putting down his shield in time, and may not be able to get the distance with the shotgun. Deciding rather against it to move it, and
Last time we do have, I see,
possibly
2 robots
place it
upstairs.
quite interesting placement there. I'd like to see how
And
it's
Kuro
used.
is in bathroom. He is going to plant the
Unfortunately,
thermite.
Kuro is currently not being assisted by any other operators, and it will be muted. He may actually find one of the walls to be able to be opened.
As he is struggling there.
Let's us see how the luck is on the side of Kuroshido, and maybe Lady Luck has shown upon him. It hasn't been, and they will have a bomb of taking out Ricky.
As they are successfully pushing upstairs again, they got one.
TP there.
But now they are fully aware Mars is down. And now they have upstairs again with the hatch being open. Is it going to play against their favor again for food,
And
or will it be
so
in their
Puppet getting a double kill on the
as
guy.
well as Kuro? Kuro is inside OBJ.
Shredded
No
to
one
be
to
taken
be
out.
found near.
Knockaday.
Legion is pushing.
And
Planting
Kuro
the
is going to
diffuser.
get the plant. Shredder is going to have to run back to site. He's taken out the diffuser. Shredder with a double kill there.
The plant has been stopped.
We have a single minute left in this round. And
Puppet
we
is
have
upstairs.
operators that need to get to the
As
diffuser.
well as colors. Shredder's hiding in the bathroom, making sure that nobody sees him around the half wall. Will this be in his advantage? Puppet's still waiting to rather drone with 36 seconds left. They would rather drone than to get close of God. Scullis as well on
I
his
believe
drone.
any last minute information can assist, and they have found Shredder. Knowing where he is, I believe they will now be pushing. And Scullis getting the kill on Shredder, holding the angle there. A bit prematurely called there by me, but the angle held.
Very well done. So that he could not put into the OBJ with Puppet running for the. It was help a lot, as that crossfire would have just gotten the better.
I believe so, yes.
Shredder-
Shredder maybe needed another defender left there on his side to assist. He could have also, if he had any Legion Mines left them around the diffuser and possibly covered another side. But being droned out by both Scullis and Puppet, he was stuck in bathroom. We see another 6-pick again. The hit guy trying to get it right a second time. We'll see the map move back upstairs.
And Untamed Rage not picking any 6 picks this round so far.
They seem to, I believe, have decided on what they want to play, and they're going to keep at it. be it good or bad, we have hard breaches, soft breaches.
Shredder doing the exact same with opening the wall before reinforcing it.
If it is possible for him to think he can sound soft charges on behalf of...
No, only what it does is you can see fully
Yeah, a bit more, maybe
when somebody's laying down or hanging on the wall. It's a little bit easier to see.
But unfortunately, the only place he can shoot from is that of the door. If he had cover possibly a call out in CCTV, he might have had the opportunity.
We do see Richie this time in.
We may see a camera
CCTV.
being thrown. Yes, we have.
Is he going to run up for the peak or is he not?
The peak, I think, has been expected by side of the and you see the first
The wall
30
being
seconds
open.
going off without any kills. As I say this, Dockerby takes out the roamer of Mars, downstairs being Jaeger. We have a few safeguards set in place, naturally, and finally, someone takes out the annoying sound.
CP is on his drone and he does see Richie. So
Let
they are
us
fully well aware
this.
of where he is.
SMG 11 on the side of Mute will be to his benefit. He might not see the opening. And no, he's actually going for
Richie
it.
run down.
And he has gotten Dockerby, but he's immediately taken down by Kuroshido. A hard loss on the IQ, but only left with smokes and cameras. This might be in his favor. A quick refrag on behalf of Kuro to Richie, leaving us in a 3v1 with a very low shredder.
Seems like they are pushing
3v2, sorry.
OBJB now. So we'll have to see how this unveils. We do have Puppet pushing CCTV and everybody else pushing Objective B.
And we see Puppet taking out the low shredder. It appears if smoke may be stuck.
He can
still
throw
has
some
smoke,
smoke
and
above.
he does
and
indeed. But it is high, and Kuro will get to the corner to plant. Good cover by Skullas and Moose have been ferring off, both equally damaging each other, and that would be a super shorty kill. As
Very well
rare
done
as
from
a
Skullas
golden
there.
buff, not always seen. The limited use of the super shorty has its uses, and there came into use for replacement of his main weapon.
On that shorter distance, the shotgun is overpowered in siege, and he used it to his advantage to kill. Helping
Indeed.
Kuro very much there to keep any of the operators out.
The nice buff that the shotguns have been seen are going to see more usage of them in the future.
Most definitely agree. We do see a 3v1, 0.21 for Untamed Raid, and they will soon start defending.
The more
Will
rounds
we
an
see the
attacker
same?
can win, the better for that team, as it makes the use of defense a bit easier. Second, the more rounds an defender can win, the less they have to worry about winning all the attack rounds. Currently,
They have gone again for the second floor armory.
this will now see the second floor of the third time. Now, it has been a win, it has been a loss. Oh wait, it's been the fourth time. No, at least, yes, only the third time was that of ventilation.
10 seconds remaining.
Now we had a win and we had a loss for URB on attack on this map. The loss coming unfortunately due to kill through small office at the last second of the round to stop the diffuser being planted. We see the setup of the mirror, but strange enough, we've seen something very different. He has chosen not to keep both walls closed and keeps one open for the smoke to deal with repellers.
It's going to be definitely interesting to see what they do. They once again, CCTV is completely open.
Indeed, except for the possibility of a bottom floor counter by the Valkyrie. Now, if he overextends himself too much, he may fall prey to an attack from above.
They have decided to close up that reinforced wall that Ross spoke about earlier, so they won't be able to peek through that.
They've decided against it. We have seen this from attackers on both sides, the use of using both sets of drones, utilizing this to their fullest. And we will see an explosion, unfortunately, damage.
Doc will be trying to open up the OBJ's wall, door,
Will
but we'll have to see
any
how it goes.
benefit to Buck. And no, unfortunately, will not, as he finds no one.
Skalas and Doc will be getting 1 kill each.
A quick frag each, and I believe they are in the position to attempt a plant.
That smoke might cause a little bit of issues for them, however we'll have to see. Skalas sitting right next to
And
smoke,
he
but
may-
not noticing him there.
He saw him and he did see him through the destroyed wall, even if it was the top of his leg.
Nice kill there. They're rushing in to take a plant.
Kuro is in the plant, and Rocky will get the second to last kill. Unfortunately, the last operator has a lot of ground to cover in a 1v5. Will he?
He's
or will
going
he
up
not
the
be
stairs
able
with Doc
to
getting,
yes,
and Doc gets
get
down.
one. Will he get?
I think he's rather decided to go the other way around again. But there was a
There
drone.
was, as far as I know, a claymore stuck there. Will he see the claymore? Yes, he may have noticed the red lights. Unfortunately, he can't shoot out it, he can't shoot out it, he's stuck, being covered by Sheepy.
CP is making
Time
his
is
life a
running
little
out,
bit
and
difficult
they
there.
should just play for time. Make it back in time and will save.
The orb.
I don't believe truly he was saving the orb there. He might have thought someone to be upstairs and thought the person might jump down. But unfortunately, as we have stated earlier, a 1v5 is an extremely difficult situation when Diffuser is already down.
Doc could be having a really good game this game with 8 kills already. It seems like it's not many assists going around. They're seeing. It seems like as soon as
We've actually seen a swap
on and
of
up.
the board. Kuroshido has been picking up more kills, and Skalas, even though having quite a lot of kills himself, is pushed lower down.
Are we going to see any 6-picks? Yes, we
We
are.
see one.
Frost to Legion.
Now again, we've seen how Mars has utilized at least 6 of those Legion mines in previous games.
Defenders, protect your bombs and be defeated by attackers.
And again, unfortunately, with the IQ being brought, if the IQ is left to stay alive, those Legion mines may not be that useful. We will see a change of sight, sellers and archers. First time this
It's quite an interesting time to see how you're going to attack this. Whether they're going to attack through the main window in Tellers or if they're going to go through, push through bathroom, as you've seen them do before.
And also a question, will you decide to leave A closed? And yes, they have. A bold choice, as only one person stuck in that room can cause none to enter if played correctly. We have not seen the bringing of a Thatcher, as he has been banned and able to utilize that to the fullest on the northeast walls.
We see some vertical play happening here, and we've only got one person in objective.
We will actually see a lot of vertical play. Now the question is, will the attackers decide to do the usual clear from above? Or will they be taken out in doing so? And we again thank Shadow for taking out the mics. Or the speakerphones with the annoying get to the helicopter. Fortunately, he has only taken out 2 and a slight stutter can be heard. We will see the party starting to clear and Puppet getting the kill on the hit guy.
Huckabee is making sure that there aren't rovers anywhere around to take out the Legion.
Grab another, but his position.
Sheepy going to assist Puppet there, but droning out first.
The defenders, I believe, full well knowing that if the cage can't be taken out from below or from above, the wall will not be broken. And there we have a Mars taking out of the but taking out Richie. A that we unfortunately see smoke being low.
Cade being pushed in the corner there by Kuro, opening the door or opening the wall. Will he be able to get the frag? Does he see him? Skylas also there holding an angle. Smoking out, Kuro runs in and he gets the kill.
I believe we will see a plant going down in the not usual spot of bathroom. Most parties prefer, I believe, to plant behind the vending machine. And unfortunately that is taken down as the smoke was going. But Mars is left with a shrivel of health being taken down by Puppet, by pistol, no doubt. No less.
Very well played there from Puppet, getting the final pistol.
Quick reaction time there by Puppet, switching to his secondary. It seems youth has its advantages. We will now see the role swapped. URB will now be placed on the fence with FUUD attacking. Let's see how FUUD goes to work in stopping the Armory Lockers defense. We see Mars taking the interesting pick of Buck.
Jaeger being 6 pick 2, Mira. Kuro playing Mira very well.
Unfortunately,
so we'll have to see what he does with that
may hurt URB more than they know. As currently, both I believe Buck and Sledge do run grenades and also gear charges with them.
That is true. Buck and Sledge have taken their grenades. So we'll have to see how they use that utility in this game.
We will also need a roaming presence, I believe, by URB at the bottom, as that Buck can open floors quite easily and take out any people trying to lie down by half.
We do see Puppet in CCTV.
Well, let's see where the attack starts from that of FUUD. FUUD making sure no one runs out. And
Puppet does get the spawn peek.
And will he get
there
another?
Is another one there. Is he aware?
Mars has seen Puppet, but unfortunately Puppet has not seen Mars. Will he be cocky enough to re-peek? Yes, he will, but unfortunately Buck will miss it. But Dockerby gets the shot on the hit guy. Now last upstairs we have, oh, and Mused being taken out as well.
Dockerby doing really well there by running out.
And
is he going to
Mars
do it
are
again?
now making entry to the building. A 5v2. 2 more wins on round 1 by URB will cause URB to take this match. A more careful, I believe, and safe route FUUD is following, making sure they will not get flanked nor attacked.
Dockerby is outside, getting spotted.
We have, I believe, a Dockerby either throwing out a camera, I missed it, or being extremely quick in spawn peaks. And we will get Richie will take down Dockerby. having
Very well
taken
played from
shots.
Richie there, hearing that Dockerby jump over.
Unfortunately, Richie in the process taking quite substantial damage. Now Richie has seen the hole and thinks and believes someone should be said. A good
Skalas is
observation
looking
as it is
down
a
the
good
hallway.
rotation. Oh, and Richie just missed the lesion. Strange enough, both parties were thinking of the same thing, but delayed their timing. Skalas and Richie having, as they say, a dance, but Skalas getting the last word in there.
Through that rotational hole that they have made.
Unfortunately, the last attacker that is left is also luckily in position of the diffuser. If he can get some kills, he may be able to plant.
Find it going to be very difficult for him to push up, but we'll have to wait and see, especially with Skalas holding 90. It's going to be a difficult push for him, but let's see what he can do.
See a very bold and almost dead on the side of Doc there. Utilizing the 2 seconds to his advantage to the fullest.
Skalas does go for a flank. Will he be effective in getting the kill? Taking out his pistol. Sheepy
And
getting taken
Mars will
out
get the
unaware.
kill, but Buck is left with 7. And unfortunately, Buck was left on reload and he could not stand to operate aggressively.
Puppet once again taking out his pistol to get the final kill.
Luckily, he took out the right one and did not stem Mars in the process. This may be the last round played in this set of 3 matches. The first match going to that of URB, I believe, 7-3. The second ending up in a tie. The first was played on Consulate, the second ending up on a tie, 6-6 on Bank. This being the third map on Border. Currently, URB leading 6-1.
And a 6 picks from Twitch. Who's he going to pick?
Dockerby is running rampant in this match with 11 kills already.
Puppet not far behind him with 9. So a Twitch to Zofia 6 pick from the. I wonder if that's going to help, as there is no mirror this time. So we'll have to see how this game gets played.
We will see again a swap in maps. The first time we are going to customs and inspection.
Skalas is opening up above the reinforced wall. Is that going to be an advantage or disadvantage against them?
Even only
as
one hard breacher has been brought. A few sets of grenade will follow, and luckily, Bandit and K will cause those walls to be a bit more difficult to open, forcing possibly FUUD to move upstairs. Will Puppet do it again? Is the question. And Shredder has already taken some damage. It seems Puppet has got a hit off on him. He will evade any further shots for the time being, and I believe he will now be going in search of he who shot him from the window. FUUD doing well to clear out CCTV as they were displaying themselves on defense.
As well as Richie and Shredder, as well as Moose playing upstairs, CCTV and the hit guy, making sure that CCTV doesn't get used against him.
We see the sides of FUUD using at least the second wave for purposes of clearing ways for the rest of the attackers to move. A good and normal way of pressing forward. And down Skalas there.
Will Pura get the revive?
Revive is covered. And Skalas being sticky out and side. Dockerby gets one, but gets frag unfortunately. Papa gets another, but Dockerby falls. It is a 3v3. With the attackers having map control upstairs. Papa getting a double kill there on Richie, over peeking I believe. the hatch.
Kuro getting a
Unfortunately,
lovely
just was
kill
up
on
to
the
hit
hit
guy.
guy on the stairs.
He gets ousted. We have the thermite open on the wall, but I believe in trying to push passport. Now having a long sight of view into customs, he may get a kill, but gets taken out by Puppet.
Very well played from
That-
game there.
Indeed, a hard attack, unfortunately, on the side of FUUD being down in the defense rounds, meaning that UR takes it 7-1, with Puppet and Dockerby racing to a 12-12, with an astonishing Puppet only being dead twice.
That was really done well on Puppet's side. He really played well from the beginning, all 3 matches, and UR takes the win.
It is a good win for them.
It is.
Will we see
as
a
you've seen,
possible 4th match where they swap sides between the 2 teams, or will both parties leave? Unfortunately, we will see the parties leaving, and that will mean the end of tonight's scrim. Thank you
Very
guys
well
for
played.
watching, guys. This was Rye.UR on my side.
very well played from both teams. I'm very proud of both of them. They played really well. As I said in the beginning match, Untamed Rage is very good at defending, and they've showed it on the last match. And yeah, thanks very much guys for watching. From my side, I'm out.
Thanks for the casting, Rudy, and let's hope there'll be more of these in future.
I definitely agree. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.